3 questions each, or 3 questions?
3
between?
questions.
That's a question.
3 questions.
That's a question.
Oh no, that's a question.
Last time was, I want to say it was like session 16, 17. I need to get the backlog of episodes uploaded as well. I've been really bad for it. But we fought against a great big orange beastie at the very top of the temple of Balinor. We managed to take it down because you're all very, very jammy. We took a sleep. We were attacked by wolves. We got rid of them. And we made our way out in the night to find that the waterfall had turned to blood. The hunters we spoke to were very, very upset, and they seem to think a curse has now been placed on the temple and on nature itself. Quickly removing ourselves from the scenario, we made our way back to the temple of Kerith Mal, where
Hooray!
disappointingly we didn't get as many thanks or rewards from Marion Dubois as we might have hoped, although we did get some good loot at the top of the temple, including a very strange bag which seems to spawn animals every now and then. And let's not forget Caecilius has that bag in case anybody wants to take advantage of that this session.
I have it.
He is.
Caecilius.
Okay, good. Edmund got quite annoyed with Marion after learning that his teachings weren't entirely in line with his own morals and his own understanding of the goddess and her work. We left
Rubbish
to
priest.
go and speak with Franco before leaving the city, only to find that Franco's room was uninhabited, but seemed to show no signs of a struggle or anything like that. His pack was still there, his notes were still there, but Franco himself was missing. Ragnar spotted a note underneath his own bedroll, which seemed to be left by Franco, admitting to some sort of heinous deed he had committed and suggesting that Franco had now fled the city. Caecilius, spotting the notes, was a bit disappointed to see that they were mostly a report of what Ragnar had described in the Inner Marcutian Archipelago, but he also managed to translate a secret document that was in no language anyone could recognise, which seemed to describe a journey to Real and to Il-Zaduk. And, well, with all of the notes up there, we could read it, but yes, it all seems to suggest that Franco may know more and do more than we thought he did. As we left Franco's room, we heard several monks bursting into the room of a young monk named Samson, and we discovered Samson to have been deceased. We quickly picked up some breakfast and then fled the city of Aquaria, heading northwest, hoping to make it to Il-Zaduk. So, we're in our cart, we're leaving the city. It'll be a 2-day journey. Is there anything anybody wants to do during that time?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
One, can I cast Detect Magic and see if any of the other things we collected have any magicalness to them?
Yes, let me just find... So, which items were you hoping for? And I think I know which ones you mean.
So we picked up, Caecilius has a quarterstaff.
That's right.
There's a crossbow.
No.
There's a bow that Erlin has, and then I suppose the dice that Edmund took.
So.
Yes, the dice.
The magic dice. Oh.
Definitely magic.
You sense magic on Edmund's person, but quickly realise it's his sword.
Oh.
So,
Why do you hate me so much?
you detect magic
Why do you hate Edmund so much?
in the small grey bag with the odd fuzzy object inside, but you assumed that was magic. Anyway, no surprises there. The quarterstaff, the bow, crossbow. They don't give any sort of magic aura off.
Okay. Good to know.
Interesting.
I'll just tell everyone that they're just normal weapons, but still good to have.
Yeah, mine's really pretty, so...
Very good. Is there anything else we'd like to do?
Yeah. Oh,
sorry, go on, Edmund.
Edmund would like to take Olind off to one side at some point during the journey.
Okay. I'd say
That's
as we're leaving Aquaria, the weather is actually a lot nicer than a cursed city would give off. As you're all in the cart, Edmund kind of nudges Olin, says something about the weather being nice, and they both decide that they'll stroll alongside the cart rather than stay cramped and sat down. So what would you like to do?
So Edmund turns to Ellen and says, "So you remember that fella who were panicking outside the temple? You know, the one what you stole all his money off him."
I mean, he... Was it stealing, really? I mean, I'm not sure it was.
Well, in some ways, yes, very much it was. But it's not the stealing, right? It's not the stealing that
Yep.
I wanted to talk to you about. It was the
Oh,
fact
okay.
that you stole it while he was having a panic attack. And I think, young lady, that was a little beneath you.
Okay, Olin will look like a little bit, I don't know, dejected, I guess.
Oh.
And she'll be like, yeah, you know what, you might be right, but he was, you know, not being very pleasant with us before all of it.
Oh no, that's absolutely right. And you could have stole it while he was being unpleasant. I've got no problem with that. But it was a bit too easy, wasn't it? He was basically having a panic attack, and you just went, right, yoink. I just think you're better than that at stealing and other things as well.
Okay. Right, thanks, Edmund. I'll think about what you've said. In the
And
meantime, the stew is all on me.
All right, it's a deal.
Okay. Can I just say, Stu, when Ariel
Yes.
said she has a dejected face, don't immediately go, "Or," because that just completely... I imagine if... is that what Harry does? Like, you'll tell him off and then he'll just look sad because he's obviously been told off, and you go, do you know what? It's not that big a deal.
No.
He's learned
I'm a
his lesson.
very stern parent. I've shouted at him. He's learned his lesson. He's fine. Here, have an Xbox. No, that's not me.
Yeah, why do you keep that money you stole, son?
Only child gets everything he wants.
So,
Oh, here he comes. Shush.
we jump back into the cart and keep making our way. I'd say the 2-day journey back to the crossroads is uneventful, so if we need to tick off a long rest, do. I imagine only Ragnar will now get
Lovely.
if we do detect magic. But yeah, tick off 2 long rests if that does anything. But after 2 days of travel, camping by the road, we start getting into the shade of the trees, and we see the familiar sight of the old wooden inn, which is an inn and not a giant mushroom. However, it is called the Red Mushroom. Is everyone clear?
Is this a...
I think you said it's a
yes, I'm
mushroom,
clear.
right?
Yeah,
This
A
is the
giant red
inn
mushroom.
that looks exactly like a mushroom. Yeah.
Sure.
yeah.
Why not? It's made. It's got a straw roof that gives the impression that it is a mushroom.
What
Is a
wonder
straw
of
red?
Architecture.
The straw is painted red. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Does it have white spots on it?
And it has white spots of whitewash. Since you've been, it's had a redecoration in the several days you spent in this aquarium. There's been a
alright.
redecoration for the tourists.
Wow, what a thrill!
What?
You think, Olin will go over to Gragnar and just be like, "Hey, Gragnar, do you remember, in those trees over there? Do you remember the good times?"
Wow.
Let's not talk about that. That was a dark moment.
Let's go get some stew. Oh no, wait, it's mushroom stew here. Let's find.
Right, we ride on through the night.
Is that what you want to do? Or do you want to go in?
Is it worth asking the innkeeper if he's seen Franco?
It probably is, actually. If he was going to stop anywhere in this direction, there's got to be this giant mushroom-shaped inn.
Okay.
Do we want to be seen as ourselves, or could someone disguise themselves and get information that way? I'd hate for any of us to be recognised and potentially, the murder.
Yeah, you make a fair point. Okay, at least me and Gragnar should probably be disguised, but I suppose everyone else would probably be recognised as well, so...
I am fairly well known and also quite loud, so
Yeah.
you might remember me.
So how would you
I mean, we
like
could
to-
just risk it.
Just you guys.
What do you guys
Gragnar, would
think?
you feel better disguised going in there?
No, I'm fine with not being disguised. I don't think he'll recognise us anyway. We're quite inconspicuous.
I'm not sure that's how I'd describe us, but okay.
We're just your everyday, every people. That's who we are. Easily
That's
forgettable.
Yeah, the Carrot Core, that's what we call ourselves.
Sure.
Yeah.
Carrot Core, easily forgettable.
Yes.
Let's just go inside and
All right.
see what we can find out.
Okay. You open the door, and the inn is pretty empty. It's just the old eccentric innkeeper who sees you all and says, "Ah, look who it is! Back again! Ah, what a splendid surprise! What brings you back then?"
Oh, there you go. He recognised us.
Yep. We're travelling again. We were travelling last time we all met. It's almost like this is an inn, and we're stopping on our journey to elsewhere.
Fantastic. Where's elsewhere this time then?
Titanos.
Oh, up to
Yes,
the capital,
I
are you?
guess.
Up to the capital. Beautiful
Yes.
this time of year.
Yeah.
Beautiful this time of year.
Aye.
Well, what it'll be? Food, drink, a bed to stay in. What?
Drink and a bed to stay in, most certainly.
Very good.
What's on the menu this evening?
Oh, well, if you liked what we had last time, you'll love what we got this
I
time.
didn't. Oh God.
Go on.
It's mushroom stew.
And your favourite?
Yeah. Do you have anything without mushrooms?
Like proper
Let me
food.
think. No!
Not even bread?
Bread! Oh, I got mushroom bread.
Oh,
Oh, why would you do that?
Bread
Where do
mushroom
you get
bread.
all these mushrooms?
it'd be so squidgy.
Round back.
Oh,
Do you go out the back often?
Yeah, it's my inn. That's where I grow my mushrooms. I gotta go around back often, yeah.
Good. Not noticed anything suspicious?
Suspicious, nope. I did see a boar sniffing at my mushrooms, kicked him, he left.
Oh. You can try and catch the ball.
An
Would have been a
impressive
nice
feat, sir.
meal.
You could have
Yeah.
been gored.
Nope, give him a kick, they go.
wow. Yeah. So you only have mushroom bread.
And mushroom stew, don't worry.
What is your thickest, heaviest drink that might be similar in terms of how much it fills you to a meal?
Well, we got a nice stout, if that'll fill you.
Ah, yes, a stout will do just nicely.
Stout for the
I'll have
lady.
three pints of stout for me.
3 pints
Anyone
of
else?
stout.
I'll take the one, please.
1 pint.
1 pint of stout.
Of stout as well, right? Let me count this up.
Ragnar, you're an orc. Surely you need more than that. Or are you going to have the mushroom stew?
I was going to have some stew.
I'm
quite
okay.
partial to
Uh,
mushrooms.
Stew.
Okay.
How about you, big fella? Look at
it'll-
you, Edmund.
3 pints of stout for me,
3
please.
pints of stout.
Hang on.
What's that?
It's not mushroom stout, is it?
No, I've got a few prototypes of that in the back if you want to try.
Ragnar will have that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
okay.
give that a try.
One prototype mushroom stout. Very good.
Delicious.
Lady with the browny black hair. What a beef.
Can I have a stout and a stew?
A stout and a stew. Stout. One. And you there, the long-haired, road-looking fella. What do you want to go and get Caecilius?
He didn't like mushrooms, so
No.
a mushroom stew, please, and a mushroom stout.
Sounds like yeah, exactly what I was going to say.
Stew and the
Oh, we're
mushroom
just
stout.
awful.
Not hearing much of a protest from him there, but alright.
He can have one plain stout too, just to
Oh,
pad it out. He's a hungry fella.
so let's see. I'd say, and you're staying for the night as well.
Yep,
Are you paying individually, or how do you want to settle this?
I'll pay for everyone.
Pay for everyone, right? So let me wrap that up for you. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Call it 2 silver pieces for all of it.
Okay, I'll give him 2 gold. And
2
say keep
gold?
the change.
Keep the change.
Very generous,
Alright,
Owen.
that's the rooms included then. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, so he brings the stouts over, and then for Ragnar, can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me? And somebody roll for Caecilius as well.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, somebody roll for Caecilius.
We know what his modifier is.
His modifier is 2 plus 2.
I'll do that then. I've got this. Caecilius rolled a 15.
Okay, so you watch it as Ragnar and Caecilius, they have their stouts, they eat their stew, no problem, and then he brings out this glass for each of them, full of like a foamy, grey, almost like a milkshake. He sets it down in front of
Oh
them,
man, that is just...
and you watch
Hey,
Caecilius and
Graham.
Ragnar look at each other, nod, and bottoms up, and there's a look on their face as they try and keep it down. Caecilius kind of burps a bit. You can almost see like a lump form in his throat. But then he swallows. It's not great, but it's staying down. How was that then?
Wow,
Good for you.
okay.
Yeah.
You're looking a bit,
Wonderful. You should-
looking a bit green there, fella.
You should keep making it. You should try and
Wow.
sell this. You should sell this to a brewery.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they'd love it.
Yeah, can I be like nodding and saying yeah to give him
Okay, yeah. Both
advantage?
you roll
And
persuasion.
guidance as well.
And guidance.
Well, I rolled 14 and then a 22.
Nice.
Plus a D4.
So he,
Well, I can. Yeah, hang on.
he's nodding encouragingly
Let's
back.
have the
looking at
D4.
you, Olin and going, yeah, all right. I'll get word out. Wonder who Titanus would be good. Mithrin maybe as well. A few breweries down there. All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You ever thought about doing like a carrot stout?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I suppose so. There's probably some sugars and carrots you could probably extract and ferment. Make a persuasion
Yeah,
check.
they're actually very sweet.
Edmund, make a
Probably
persuasion
more than
check.
mushrooms, in all honesty. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, of course. With pleasure. Could I get an advantage for using the power of science?
No.
Yeah, and me nodding and saying yeah,
No,
yeah, try it.
Just Edmund this time.
Fine. Oh, 17!
Ooh.
It's not often Edmund's that persuasive.
Okay, well, tell you what, you got 2 gold pieces. That's more than enough to give you a down payment on a new cattle or 2. Well, yeah, all right. I'll do that then.
Well,
Yeah, carrot
then
beer,
you're in
carrot
luck, son.
stout.
But you
Yeah.
are speaking to the Carrot Core.
Well, I'll
We could
Carrots
be.
are what we
sponsor it.
do.
So, can you guys find me carrots, source me carrots, bring them back? Yeah.
Yeah, we can send someone with some carrots to you, I'm sure.
Alright.
As
Yeah,
long as
with
you
the
credit us.
Yeah, payment up front, adequate payment, you know.
Yeah.
You've got to invest some money to make some money, so.
How much then for your carrots? For how much?
Oh, now that is a good one.
That is a good question. I mean, are we talking enough carrots for the next 6 months? Something like that?
No, I just want to do like the first batch. So enough to fill a good sized kettle.
Okay, how about you give us 1 gold piece for enough carrots to fill a kettle, and then we get 50% of the profits.
Make a persuasion check.
With a dragon's den bow.
16.
He looks here and says, "Alright, deal." And he hands you back one of the gold pieces you've just given to him. Enough carrots to fill a kettle, and if I make any money on it, I'll give you 50% of the profits. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Well, enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna see how my batch is doing. And he goes into the back, you presume, to look after his mushroom stout. I'd say it's probably like early evening at this point, so it's up to you guys if you want to head to bed now or anything you want to do.
I say we stay up late and party with all the stout.
Let's get stout wasted. The heaviest sort of wasted there is.
Okay.
Very heavy. Some classic party bonding, I feel.
I'd say so. After a while, the innkeeper comes back and he introduces himself. His name is Willis Gar. Don't forget to tell your friends, and I'll make sure that they try and buy the carrot beer when they come up. Stouts all round, and he's in a very jovial mood. He's had an investment. He's been promised you're going to send him carrots, and yes, he supplies you with enough stout to have a good time. Could everyone please roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yep. Wow, a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
What a kind of feels wasted.
All of the constitution.
On this. Yeah.
16.
Okay.
I got 20, not natural.
Okay. Emma.
15.
15. And somebody want to roll for Casilius?
What's his-
Yeah, I
what's
will.
his bonus?
17.
Okay. Everybody manages to handle their drink well enough.
Yeah.
Who rolled a nat 20?
Me.
You will wake up with no hangover.
Oh, get in.
So we have a good time. Nobody else comes into the inn for the rest of the night, so you have pretty much free reign. You wake up in the morning, feeling pretty good. Willis has already cleaned up most of the mess from the night before. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to journey on.
We need to speak to Willis and see if he's seen Frank.
Of course I do, yes. Yes, that's a good point, actually. I should have done that last night, probably.
We drank so much.
Yeah, we had,
We got-
bigger things to...
Yeah, we got distracted with the
Or
carrots
maybe
and the
we
mushrooms.
did ask him and we just forgot about it.
Could have done,
Yeah.
to be fair.
See,
So, Gragnar, how are you feeling after that mushroom stout? You know, today, this morning?
I'm alright, but it was tough to get down, honestly.
Yeah,
Not a good idea.
yeah,
You
It's,
are a braver man than I.
yeah.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
Willis, I assume, is he close by?
Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Good party. Good to seal a business contract with a few drinks, eh?
It is. Absolutely. What a night. What a night.
Yep.
I don't suppose you've had anyone else travelling through lately?
When you say lately, when do you mean?
The last couple of days?
Let's see, there was you, there was Rob's fella coming from the capital down back to Aquaria, probably a monk. There was some dwarf hunting types going south. That's about it, really.
Okay. No one in heavy armour? Paladin-y?
Paladin, heavy armor. No, not that I recall.
Okay. Thank you.
Someone you're looking for there, or in trouble?
Yeah, just my old mentor.
Right.
He's travelling around and we're just trying to find him.
I see. I'm sorry I can't help you there, boyo.
No, not to worry. Thank you. You've been an incredible.
And you've been an incredible guest.
Well, that makes a change, doesn't it?
A place we can return to.
What do you mean, return to?
And not this place.
Oh, nothing. Just one of the previous cities we visited. The people didn't really like us, so we won't be going back there. Flamby, the city of rumours.
Flamby.
You've heard of
Hey,
it?
you know what? It's their loss. It's their loss, ain't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Breakfast, anyone?
I'm good, thank you. It's just going to be mushrooms, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want some more mushrooms, Caecilius? But no, I think I'm ready to make a move if everyone else is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let us continue onwards.
So do you guys want to draw or plot out where it is you want to go?
Yes. I guess we are just heading up the road towards Il-Zaduk and seeing if we can.
So I will just so nobody gets confused. So that symbol, so the entire part of dark green is Il-Zaduk. The entire forest itself is Il-Zaduk.
Okay.
That's just where the symbol happens to be.
Sure.
On the map. So if
I guess we should.
if it's more clear, I'll just draw it out. Let's see, map and background. So you can assume pretty much all here is Il-Zaduk. Well, just
Okay.
take into account the back of the red mushroom as well.
So what do we think the best plan is?
The path you want to do?
What do we think the best? Yeah, I'm not really sure what the. We could go off road.
Yeah, because I want to go see if we can, see that flower, the blue twilight. Was it called? Yeah, blue twilight.
Yes. Should we see if Willis will let us leave the cart and the horses here? It's going to be easier.
Actually, we'll travel faster
through the forest,
road.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willis, I don't suppose we can stable our horses and cart here for a while. We're going to go and investigate the forest.
Oh, jeez. Look, we had a good time last night, and you were very generous with your meal payment, but I will have to take. How long are you going to be gone for?
It's hard to say. Hopefully only a couple of days, but it might be a bit longer. We're happy to pay
I tell you, if you give me, say, a copper piece for every day it'll be gone, just so I can buy myself any hay or carrots or other vegetables that come by, minus the carrots. You'll be bringing me, obviously, just so I can keep him fed and watered.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sure. I'll just give him 10 copper pieces, just up front.
Perfect. I'll
Good
give you
plan.
any change if you come back early. How's that?
Great.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Excellent,
And
thank
and
you.
if we take longer for some reason, then trust us that we'll pay you when we get back.
If you take any longer, I'll get the King's Guard involved. I would hate to think that something bad had happened to you.
Yeah, we just sometimes get carried away with our adventures though, so
Yeah. So, I mean, don't panic. If we're gone for 20 days, then contact the King's Guard. But, we'll be back in 20.
Right.
But give us a month.
yeah, give us a month.
Okay.
And then Edmund puts a gold piece on the bar and says, and for God's sake, man, buy some meat.
Okay, right. Edmund, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Go. 12.
I'll think about it.
Alright. Then Edmund dubiously leaves the gold piece on the...
Was that with advantage?
It was, yeah.
Oh,
It's not very persuasive.
I'm just really keen on him getting some meat in this not real pub. Like seriously.
You need to learn guidance. It's a wonderful spell.
Okay, guys. With what you know now, if you want to draw me a path you'd want to take.
Okay.
What do you reckon, guys? Bang in the middle?
Yeah.
Or a little zigzag?
As the crow flies, I reckon, towards the little tree under Il-Zaduk. Just
Yeah,
crow
sure.
flies.
I don't know how to raise my line.
On the draw, I think I'm not able to do it.
No, I'm
Should-
just
should-
going more.
I think if you use the select bit and
Oh, can I?
Click on
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then
Go.
delete on you. Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
that's the stuff.
Me trying to like draw over it to erase it. Do we want to go up the road a bit first, or we just want to go straight into the forest from the back of the inn?
I'm happy to go off piece straight away.
Yeah,
Okay.
as the crow flies, it's the fastest way. Actually, no, the road will be the fastest way, but this will be the most adventurous way.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we can keep our eyes peeled for the blue twilight, especially you, Edmund, because you have a high passive perception. So
Yes, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
we'll just kind of zigzag up through the forest as best we
Okay.
can.
Okay. Yeah, fine by me. Right.
Emma, do you have a compass? Do I make that up?
No, I do, yeah. We bought the
Oh,
navigator.
what a relief. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's going to come in handy.
Yes.
Okay. We start making our way into the forest, and well, the first thing you notice is as you walk behind the red mushroom, you come across a shallow bit of disturbed soil.
Oh, wonder what that could
Oh.
be.
Oh.
Yeah, strange.
Ah.
Is it? It's just to be clear. Is this the disturbed soil that Gragnar and I disturbed?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You murdering.
Oh, a nat
Oh,
20.
yeah, you
It
That's the
is.
second of the night
Oh my
already.
goodness
It is.
me.
Something is going to happen wrong. Lay down. Really? That's what I got from. Okay.
But you can
Um,
see that the soil is flattened now. It looks like it's been flattened by a few days of rain. But fortunately, it doesn't look more disturbed than when you left it.
Okay. Good. I'll just tell this to Gragnar and be like, "Don't worry, bud. We're all right."
It's a relief.
Yeah.
About half a day in, as you're still walking relative to the road, you hear furious hoofbeats coming up the main road towards Titans. Like, you also all of a sudden hear them stop and you hear voices chatting in the distance.
Can we hear? Can we get closer to be able to hear?
I'd say, do we want to just walk up, or do we want to be a bit stealthy about it? What do you want?
Stealthy. Shall I say I'll go ahead?
Yeah,
Me and Edmund will hang back.
Whoever wants
we
to
look
go
at
up,
our clanky armour and just say that's a good idea.
Yeah.
whoever wants to go up, I'd say roll stealth checks.
Yep. 20, not natural.
Okay, Emma, are you going up too?
Yeah, 17.
17, okay. So you both, being the elves you are and being used to forest, you know how to avoid twigs, you know how to avoid dried leaves, you know how to blend yourself into the foliage. Make perception checks for me, please.
Oh, only a 6. I'm not seeing, but I'm also not hearing anything.
Nat 20 for 23.
Okay,
Yes!
there we go.
Yes, Emma!
Olin tries to strain, but her ears are not as sensitive as Axe's, who manages to make out some of the conversation. It looks like in the distance there's a young man on a horse, and there are 3 King's Guards just chatting to him. The King's Guards look quite relaxed. They seem to be quite informal in how they're chatting. The young man on the horse looks more agitated. You can hear the King's Guard are saying that they're walking down to Aquaria for guard duty, and for, it sounds like there's some sort of like tradition where guards have to regularly go to the temple for various ceremonies, and apparently 2 of them are to take over some of the guards that you saw guarding the temple. They're confused as to why this guy's hurrying so fast up the road. He's saying he's delivering a message of a murder in the city, and they're worried that Franco Warslayer is missing as well. When they ask why Franco might be missing, the messenger tells them that it's assumed Franco is actually chasing the assailant or the suspect of this crime.
Okay, then does he kind of continue on?
Yeah, so the King's Guards, it seems like they're asking if he requires any assistance from them. He says no. He says, but if you do manage to get back to the capital, just make sure it's passed on as well. So this seems to be a messenger who's heading to the capital to pass this on. Who he's passing it on to, it doesn't seem clear, but the King's Guards are saying, don't worry, if we come across the necessary authorities higher up than us, we'll inform them as well.
Okay. Well, Axe, you're the only one who's heard this, so...
Yeah, well, when we get back to the others, I'll relay everything that we've heard.
And we don't want to go talk to him about any of it? I don't think... Is there anything we need to ask him?
They don't seem to think about who the assailant is. So when it looks a bit suspicious, we just go out.
As soon as the conversation ends, the guy starts thundering back up the road on his horse.
Yeah. No probs. That makes the decision for us. Okay, cool. Alright, are we off back? Relaying to the group?
Yep.
So I guess they, think Franco's okay. As in, a good guy.
Good. Hopefully we can get to him before any of the real information comes out, and we can end this before it begins.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
that's a very good point, actually. How are we going to stop him being possessed by the dagger?
I have to take it
Oh,
off
I
him.
suppose-
We have to get it
yeah,
off
we
him by
just
any
do it.
means necessary.
Chop off his hand, arm, while he's holding it.
Harm him.
Yeah. That was clearly a Freudian slip.
Hopefully we can avoid that, but we will do what's
Just be
needed to
prepared,
stop him.
Gragnar, just in case. I know he's your friend, but he might have gone bonkers. We don't know if it's irreparable.
We'll judge the situation when we find him.
Well,
Yes.
the kid in Flamby was all right, wasn't he? Once we got the knife off him.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't he was slightly a little bit crazy until someone did some dispelling of magic, wasn't he?
It's a good thing we've got Magic Man.
Yes.
Edmund points to Caecilius. He will solve all our problems.
Yeah.
Caecilius nods.
I think you mean he casts Nod.
He casts the cantrip. Nod. Is there
Well then.
anything else?
We need to catch up with Franco. Come on, we go.
Okay, so we head more into the forest and it starts to get darker. I imagine we're setting up camp.
Yep.
Yep.
I think so.
Okay, so we get out our
Keep a
bedroom.
watch as well, shall we?
Yeah, are we going to sleep on the floor, or are we going to do the cool thing where we, like, go and sleep in the trees somehow and tie, like, rope around us so that we stay in a branch?
We have plenty of rope, don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
We got probably
It'd be a shame to not use it.
250 feet. Yeah, let's make hammocks.
Yes. Hammocks? Yeah,
Tree
okay.
hammocks.
Tree
Yeah.
hammocks.
Okay, I'm willing to give it a try.
Okay, so first off, we'll
Alright,
climb
good then.
trees and then we'll want to tie ropes to ourselves to stay in the trees.
Yeah.
Okay, if everybody
Sound
could
idea.
roll
What can go wrong?
either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
15 for
Oh, actually,
Owen.
athletic.
Okay?
Sorry, did you say acrobatic or athletics?
Yeah, either or.
Athletics 17.
Nice.
22.
Okay.
Ooh, very nice.
Athletics.
Phew.
Yeah.
I got 13.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Yep.
Cool.
Just Caecilius.
Everybody,
Oh, yeah.
everybody but Gragnar manages to comfortably make their way up a tree. Gragnar, with the armor you're
Gragnar.
wearing, it's just too tough to get up there with all your things intact.
Can't we all give him a leg up?
Yeah, well, Edmund throws some rope down and says, you know, and helps.
Well, how you?
helps
Because
him climb.
is this one per tree?
Oh, well,
Um,
what? Surely the trees here are pretty big and have, like, a lot of big, thick branches.
This early in
So
the
I'd
like
forest,
to think
they're
we're
not.
on the same.
They're not that large. I'd say it would be one person per tree to be comfortable.
right.
Wow.
Sleep on the floor, guys.
Well, no. I'll help you climb this tree, and then I'll go climb a different one.
Okay.
Ah.
Roll a strength check. Gragnar and Edmund both roll strength checks.
Okay. Fuck. 9.
10.
Gragnar,
Wow.
Edmund
It's moving
drops,
the body all over again.
Edmund drops the rope for you. Gragnar pulls it up. Edmund tries to use his strength to pull Gragnar. Gragnar tries to use his strength to pull himself up. However, Gragnar is much stronger and instead pulls Edmund out of the tree. Let me just
Okay,
check. Hold
Don't
on.
know my own strength.
Let's-
I
Oh,
take
all damage.
4 damage. Yes.
yeah.
I regret nothing.
We're about to sleep. Just like use some spells. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Edmund, you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
and Edmund and Ragnar are now on the forest floor.
Well, that didn't go very well.
Olin will shout down, Edmund, are you okay?
I think so, yes. It was mainly just my face, so don't worry. It's all fine.
There is
It's all
quite a lot
fine.
of blood.
Yeah, but don't worry. You know, in many ways, this is a trial of the goddess. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. We must fall before she can help us rise.
Okay. Olin is
So,
already asleep.
I think I've got a concussion.
Okay, Edmund, Ragnar, and Caecilius, you will be spending the night on the forest floor.
Can I try some?
Try to what, sorry?
Can I take one of the fuzzy balls out of the bag and just throw it on the floor and see what comes out
While everyone else is
before everyone else is
Love
asleep?
it. Okay.
Yeah, Ragnar, roll that d8.
A dragon!
3.
3. Do you want to tell them
It's
what
not
pops
going to
out?
be helpful. A little badger pops
There you
out.
go, folks.
Oh, nice.
A
It's
little
not what I
badger
wanted.
pops
Oh,
out.
Ragnar.
It's not
It's
what I
okay.
That'll protect us.
I'll just settle in for a night's rest on the floor and I'll cuddle the badger.
want. Okay. Edmund, is there anything you want to do?
Is anyone taking watch?
guess we
Edmund will
should.
take watch.
Okay,
Kind of rest his
He is
back up against the
concussed.
tree.
Yeah, we'll need two. I say we probably need 2 people to keep watch.
I'll keep watching.
How about Caecilius?
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Caecilius.
good plan, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Edmund,
Yeah.
you roll perception check first for me.
Okay. 20, not natural.
20. You keep an eye out, and the forest is quite quiet around here. You see Ragnar spooning the badger, and
That's the worst euphemism ever.
you are actually awake long enough to see the badger as it disappears as the light of dawn begins to creep around the trees. So you realise that any animals that's summoned from this, it seems they disappear once dawn arrives.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Satisfied that there's nothing else in the forest, and with a natural 20, Caecilius is probably fine too. Yep, you get a full night's rest, and
Excellent.
pretty uneventful.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Okay,
Huzzah.
so I'd say we're about here. Moment. So we wake up.
Alright.
Do we have rations on us? Or any food?
We have bread that we bought before leaving the city.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I make sure that just mark off 5 of whatever food it is you want to eat for that day.
Badger.
Yes.
Yeah. Would a badger feed the entire party?
The badger's gone, isn't it?
And the badger.
Well, no, I'm just
Just hypothetically.
yeah, hypothetically.
Yeah.
A badger
Do you think a
probably
badger
could.
would
Yeah,
feed 5 people?
it probably could.
4 legs. Yeah.
But will it
that's
vanish in
four.
our stomachs?
That's what I was going to
Oh,
say. If it
that's a
vanishes
good
at
point,
dawn, would it?
I think there's only one way to find out.
Oh, God.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Onwards, I reckon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we everyone just keep your eyes peeled for the blue twilight flower, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you say it's a flower? Blue twilight flower.
Yeah, is that flower that was on the mural? Was it a mural? On the side
Yeah.
of Suni's temple.
Oh, right,
The
yes,
beautiful
yeah.
flower. Make your heart burst flower.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just
Blue,
what they
silver,
think it
yellow.
looks like, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's magical, blue, silver, yellow, any of those 3 colours. Very rare, apparently.
I'd say in that case, if everybody rolls perception checks, I will see what you spot on this next day's travel.
Okay.
Okay.
20 non-natural.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
20 natural for 23.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice. Very nice. Emma, you're rolling so well.
Yeah.
That's good.
I got 16.
Okay.
And I got a 9.
Edmund is busy taking up the back, and well, luckily he's got quite good passive perception anyway. But Axe and Olin, as you're looking around for the flower, you start to hear the voices of men, and you spot smoke just rising in the distance. Coming to the clearing, you find yourselves deep in the forest at a camp.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, those masked men look a lot like what I would expect bandits to look like. So I don't want to presume or make any rash judgments based on their appearance.
They might be nice people.
They might be really nice people.
So with those rolls, you can hear these 5 men stood around, chatting. One is sat down, whittling away at some wood. One is eating what looks to be like jerky meat. It seems one is actually counting out a coin purse. And you can see that in one part of the camp there's some animal hide that's being stretched and tanned. There's some rabbits hung up. There's a deer that's been butchered. It sounds like they're discussing a hunt in the forest and counting out what they've managed to acquire so far. What do you want to do?
Is this all of us? Sorry, I lost everyone for a moment.
How do you mean, sorry?
Are we all seeing this, or have we snapped?
I mean, Olin and Axe are the first to see it, but yeah, it's pretty obvious. They're deep in the forest, so they probably didn't expect to be found, but their camp is very obvious.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Wasn't there something about only the King's Guard and the King's people aren't allowed to hunt in here? Or am I
Yes,
messing
that is right. Yeah, do these guys look like Kingsguard, Simon?
With that perception check, they do not look like King's Guards. They do not look like very good gentlemen at all.
Oh.
All right.
Poachers.
They're breaking the law.
Yeah, so let's break them.
How do you feel about that, Ragnar?
I don't like it.
Well, then
I don't like it at all.
We confront them.
Front or just attack?
Well, attack, I guess.
Because surely if we just attack, we get first shot, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we would, but it's not. It's not quite the same as kind of going, breeze. We're the law. I mean, we're not the law. I know we're not, but doesn't that just seem slightly more honourable than just sneaking up and murdering them?
Okay.
Yeah, Olin will look at Edmund and like nod, and she'll be like, "Yes, let's do the honourable thing here and warn them. We won't take advantage of them."
Yeah.
And she'll be like nodding at Edmund.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So what would you like to... I'd say, first of all, whatever you want to do, place yourselves on the map. And depending on where you place yourselves, I might get you to do a roll. Place yourselves where you'd like to be.
I don't mind being the first to step out if you guys want to get the jump on them, as it were. Oh, they do not look very friendly. They have just seen
No.
them, sorry.
I'm just gonna I can't move.
You know? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. No, it's my bad. I was drawing still.
Yeah, oh, you can't just walk straight into the freaking fight, can you?
Yeah, okay, fine.
I'm gonna go off to the side, I reckon.
Okay.
I'm
Before...
happy to.
Yeah. Why don't me and Edmund go and just give them the opportunity?
And does somebody want to...
Okay.
You've all got
Yeah.
access to Caecilius and Ash now, so feel free to move them.
Oh, yeah. Where would I see that? He would be at the back, I guess, hiding. He wouldn't
Yeah,
want to be
probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gragnar and Ash, you roll stealth checks for me, please.
Yes. Oh god, it's disadvantage, isn't it? Oh no. Oh dear.
12.
Oh, dear.
12?
Oh, I got 8,
Yeah.
which is not
8.
the worst roll in the world.
Okay.
It's not good.
Axe, you're fine. Gragnar, however, as they hear the creak, they go, "What's that? Who's there?" And then they see you and Olin and Edmund. Who are you two?
Hello, lads. Last time I checked, this were the King's Forest. Are you the King's men?
One of them speaks up, and then the man who stood by the fireplace goes, "Aye, we're hunters for the king."
Hunters for the King, is it? Right, well, let's see your permit then.
Permit? Who says we need a permit?
Me, the hunting inspector.
So you're the hunting inspector?
Yes, we are inspectors, and then Olin will kind of just shine her Kingsguard sword.
Nice.
Ah, make
Doesn't say
a-
that out loud. Nice.
Make a deception check with advantage, Olin.
Oh, a nat 20, 24.
Oh my
What is going
goodness
on?
me.
The gentleman, are you stood right there, Olin?
Yeah, I'm stood right here.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. 20 not natural.
Okay. You watch as he thinks he's being subtle. You watch this guy in front of you put an arm behind his back, signal to the one on the left, who begins to move over here in the direction of Greg.
Cheeky bugger.
Do I see him moving?
You probably won't. Make a perception check with a disadvantage as you're behind that tree.
Well, Olin will be like, there's no point signalling your man on the west. On my west. On the west, yes.
That one.
Yeah, that way.
No, you. Yes, you. The one that's moving. Turn around. Come back.
He says,
Yeah.
Alright then.
We can make an agreement, I'm sure. I'm not like all the Kingsguard you might have come across.
Kind of nods and says, "Alright." And you watch him and he kind of jolts his head to this guy who just moves back a step. Alright then. What kind of agreement?
Edmund, what do you think? Shall we suggest
I
a price?
Yeah, I reckon. What? Everything they've got in their pockets.
I think that will be quite satisfactory.
Both of you roll intimidation checks.
Oh, I think I can do this one. I can.
Oh, I only rolled a 6.
A 13.
He goes, "Okay. What do you think, boys? Do we give him everything we've got?" And you watch as they all start to pull out swords and crossbows from their pockets. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh. I failed.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
no.
hold on.
Well,
Just remember your numbers. I just
rolled a
rolled
1.
for these guys.
Yep.
Okay, he did not do well. This
I am feeling
gentleman
spell-tastic.
here, and then the next one. Oh my god, even worse for that one.
I'll roll for Caecilius.
Yes, please do.
Oh, good plan.
Next one. Wow, are you kidding me right now? You're not going to believe what these guys have got, honestly. That final one.
I love how angry you get at your own NPCs.
This is
Wonderful.
They're terrible.
stupid.
You
Honestly,
guys suck!
get ready for this. And finally, for the big guy, I'm going to knock someone out.
You're right there, Simon.
Do you want to know what they got?
Yeah, go
I
on.
do. Yes,
And
please.
this is from highest to lowest. A 7, a 6,
Wow.
a 6, a 4, and a 3.
Wow. Wow.
Nothing.
Those are some good rolls.
Anyway,
It's pretty brutal.
only what did you get?
A 4.
A 4.
That was a natural 1. Yeah.
I'll put you there then. Okay, Emma / Axe. What'd you get?
A
Sorry.
10.
10.
A 10.
10.
Yeah.
Gragnar.
14.
14. Very good. And what did Caecilius get?
He got 6.
6 as well. Edmund.
13.
13. Very good. Edmund. Right. And pardon me while I just roll everybody's health. 1, 2, 3. And that will be just one more. Okay. So that will be for him. Not a lot at all. For this guy, loads, thank goodness. For this one.
Which one was that? Which one was that?
Yep, and for this one. Okay. So starting off with Gregors. You will have to move around the trees for these guys as well. You can hit them in between, but it will be counted as half cover, so they'll be +2 AC.
Okay. I think I can get to him. 5, 25, 30.
Yep, that looks good to
And I'll do what I do good, and I will swing at him with my flail.
me. Yeah, roll to hit first.
Why didn't I charm him? Should have charmed him.
Oh, no.
The one time you forget about it.
Where's Caecilius to remind you of these things when you need him, you know?
Oh, we should have probably moved Caecilius a bit closer, but never mind.
I'm sure he's in Eldritch
Where
Blast
is he?
range. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's all the way back there. Yeah, he probably is. So
Oh my goodness, he
Gragnar,
is.
what have you got?
22.
Well, we moved Ash. I'm sure he's over there, really.
There
That
he is, yeah.
that hits. Roll for damage.
7.
7.
And for good measure, I'm gonna smite him
Oh, you kidding me?
because he deserves it.
Nice!
He deserves smite.
He deserves
How
2
many
extra
times do you
d8
get
of
to
damage.
use smite?
It expends a spell slot, so I get 3 per
Oh,
rest.
so how much is that altogether?
17.
17. You watch as Gragnar swings his flail, and you watch as it glows bright white. There's a flash. You all cover your eyes, and when you look, there is just a dead body on the floor.
Nice!
For Gareth Mahl!
You've been Gragnard!
Yeah.
So he is deaded. It is now Edmund's turn.
Okay, Edmund is just going to swing his sword at this, the short sword at this chap.
Okay, roll to hit first.
That will be a 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage and minus that 1.
Oh, yes. So that will be 4 after my plus and my 2 strength, and then minus 1.
4.
And then I will use War Priest to use a bonus action to attack again, please.
Hold on, let me just do some maths for you. So he takes
Okay,
1
okay.
slash first, and you watch as the rust in some places once again Come on, where have you gone? Nothing. Well, luckily I looked it down. You watch as the rush disappears. And yeah, roll for another hit.
Okay. That one will be a nat 20, equaling a 24.
Okay.
Oh my god, my damage thingy is glowed because I rolled a crit on roll 20.
Ooh.
That's mint.
Wow.
Nice.
It's done it for me. Damage will be -1. Will be
Please be a 0.
8.
Damn it. Okay, yeah. So, with another swipe, crisscross, you watch blood just spurt forth from this bandit who goes, drops to his knees, arms to his side, and he kind of folds back on himself like a reverse scorpion. So it's just like on his knees, and then his spine just gives way. And blood just starts to pool around him. And yeah, your
Lovely.
sword is ever so slightly shinier, Edmund.
Oh, this is
Did
very
you-
exciting, Edmund says out loud.
Do you want to move anywhere?
So he's dead. Edmund will scream and run at this chap. I'll
Okay,
move to here, however, just to keep out of long distance people's way.
of course, yeah. So,
Yep.
it is now Axe's turn, speaking of long distance.
Cool. So I'm going to move now. Ooh.
Oh, did
I'm
I
gonna
move
move there.
exactly in your way? Axe, sorry.
No, you're fine. Because I can move that way, I think. And then I'll just hit him from there.
Who are you hitting, sorry?
I tell you what, I'll leave that one to Edmund.
This
And
guy?
I'll hit the guy in the centre.
This guy.
You're hitting the guy in the centre.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
Okay, yeah. What are you hitting
Yeah.
him with, sorry?
You know what? I'm going to go Witch Bolt.
Oh, not had that one in a while.
Yeah.
Let's see, Witch Bolt.
Uh,
Beam of crackling blue energy, yeah, make a range spell attack. Okay, so roll to hit first.
19.
19, let's take a look. Ooh, that does hit, yep. So roll for damage.
And I get to roll a d12, which is very exciting.
You do.
Oh, that is
Oh.
barbarian style.
10.
10. So let me just check. And then on each of your turns, you can use your action to deal some more damage. The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. It also ends if the target outside the spell's range, which is 30 feet. Good, that's good to know. So you all watch as Axe fumbles in her pocket for that strange twig that Dagny the Seer gave her. She points it to the sky, and there's a crack of thunder. This gentleman in the middle looks up just in time for this bright blue flash to go down on him. You can see him like twitch, and you can see the studs on his armor begin to flicker and glow a little bit. And it was 10 damage, yeah? It's damaged him,
Yeah, it
but
was,
it
yeah.
looks like it's more pissed him off than anything.
Oh, now we've really pissed him.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Anything else? Sorry.
I mean, I guess I could action surge and then just hit him again.
I
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, go on.
Okay,
do
so action surge.
Nice.
So roll to. Is it automatic? You don't have to.
It's automatic, and I got a 12.
12. So
Wow.
So, like, you watch
Yes.
as this guy like grits his teeth and looks at Axe, and just as he opens his mouth, another crack of lightning hits the ground. He's breathing heavily, but again, he looks even more pissed off now.
That's the aim, just piss him off as much as possible.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's you done. Cross that guy out because he's deaded. And now it is time for this gentleman's turn. He's furious and he's just going to look at you, Olin. He's staring at your King's Guard sword and he's just going to go, "How's this for a deal for you?" And he's going to attack with a large scimitar and a dagger
Okay.
in the other hand. So, first one. That is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, you take 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Next, that is a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You take, lovely, 9 slashing damage.
Oh my.
Okay, ouch.
And so you see him swipe with the scimitar, shing, shing, and then with the left hand, the dagger comes for a stab. So that will be, 14 to hit.
Oh, that does just hit, yeah.
Does just
no.
hit, so that
Oh,
will be
oh.
6 piercing damage.
Okay, Olin is on the ground.
Oh no!
Is that all your health?
Heavily. That is all my health. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Olin!
Okay.
No!
This took a turn.
So you watch as this guy
Yeah.
slice, stab, and then you watch Olin just... the guy spits on her back. It is now...
Ugh. That's the worst part of it all.
Oh no, he's
Gross.
dead.
Hope he doesn't have COVID.
Oh,
He is dead 2, which means it is next Caecilius' turn. So whoever wants to control Caecilius, have you got his character up?
Yeah, I can do it. I've got his character sheet up.
I'll just add it to the chat just in case.
He will move a little bit to the left, and
Okay.
he will target the guy that just seen Erlin go down. He's gonna shoot Eldritch Blast.
I'd say the
Oh.
guy is under
Yes.
half cover with the tent in the way, so it'll be +2 AC. But yeah, roll for Eldritch Blast.
How does that work with his thing?
Eldritch Blast is
The
just...
spell sniper.
good point actually. Let's take a
I
look.
think he rolls to hit. doesn't he,
Ignores
using his
half
magic?
cover and 3/4 cover.
Oh.
Your
I
range
think,
spell
right?
ignores half cover and 3/4 cover. Great. Gragnar knows the rules.
Straight through the tent.
It's
Yep.
only because it was brought up like last week or the week before.
Yeah.
Right.
So make a
Yeah.
spell attack.
So
Roll
it's
to hit.
D20 plus 5.
Wow, it is. Jeez.
He rolled a not natural 20,
Nice.
Yep, that hits.
and then damage is D10 plus 3. And that is, wow, 11 damage.
11, wow. So once again, a green bolt of energy hits this guy, and he's like, I fucking hate magic.
Quite rude, isn't it?
Is there
Yeah.
anything else you want Caecilius to do?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Next up then, it is the originally named Bandit B.
Oh,
And he
I've
is
heard
going
tell of him.
to move 5, 10, 15 towards Axe. And he's going to say, he's now in between his two pals. He's like, he's feeling a bit confident. So looking you Axe, he's going to go, you're going to get it now. And he's going to roll to hit. Let's see. Yeah, he just rolls to hit. That is an 8 to hit.
8.
8.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
What armor do you have, actually? Chainmail. So you watch this guy as he quite flimsily tries to hit Axe, like puts the hands up and it kind of just stops the blade. He's like, oh. And that's all he can do. So now it is Olin's turn. Olin, roll yourself a death save.
Oh no.
Yeah. Ooh. How do I do that? Is it just a Constitution save?
It says up at the top, failure death saves in the top right. Don't know how you roll.
Yeah, it just, I don't know either.
You don't add anything, do you? You just roll, just straight roll.
It's just a straight D20, if I remember correctly.
Aha, yeah, okay.
If you crit.
Oh, you can do it.
17?
17, okay, that's a success.
Whew.
Oof.
Okay, very good.
Relief. Still alive, still alive.
Just barely. Hey guys, our first death save of the campaign.
Yeah!
Yay!
Wasn't it?
Screw you, Ariel. So this other bandit trying to show off is going to try and get you, Edmund. He's going to go, that's not how you do it. Watch this! And he is going to attack you. That's an 18 to hit.
That equals my armor class, you bastard.
And that will be 3 slashing damage.
Oh no!
So it's a good hit against the arm, and Edmund kind of looks more embarrassed than anything, but the guy starts slapping his head up, going, that showed you, Kingsguard! And
Wow!
now it is Ragnar's turn.
Okay. Can I get to Erlen?
Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20. You can... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'd say, yeah, you could probably go behind the tent to the southwest of her.
So, like here. Here.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. I will do that. I will kneel beside her, touch her, mutter a prayer to Cure of Mal, and cast Cure Wounds.
Do you have Cure Wounds? Do you mean lay on hands?
No, Cure Wounds.
Do you have Cure Wounds?
Yeah, it's just one of my prepared spells that I've never actually prepared and used before. I switched it out on the last long rest.
Nice.
Hold on.
Very nice.
Because I've not refreshed, so I still get his old spells. Come on, rules lawyer.
Oh, right.
Help me now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's there, people. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
It was. Sorry, he had something else before. I thought I got him.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
That is a grand total of 2 healing.
Okay.
Well, it's enough.
So you watch Olin come
It's
back
something.
to life, and this bandit captain is looking real pissed off at that. And he's now staring at Ragnar and Olin at the same time. Anything else, Ragnar?
Let me just have a quick look. No, I don't think so. I think that's everything for me.
Okay, Edmund, your turn.
Okay, Edmund is going to... I'm going to take an attack of opportunity for doing this. I'm going to move to there, and then I'm going to move to there. So I'll take an attack of opportunity from this gentleman.
You engage with just him, yeah, that's correct. So, just get it up again. Be a 20 to hit, not natural.
That does hit me. Edmund, as he leaves combat with the... still hits. Yeah, still hits.
Okay, it's gone.
But as I jink Edmundly out of the way, Edmund says, I'm coming back for you.
Okay, and he will hit you for 6 slashing damage.
Ouch.
So you watch as Edmund walks past this bandit, guffaws and slices at Edmund's back, and he goes, I got him again! I got him again!
Ignoring the little... I can't say the word because my son's nearby. Edmund casts Cure Wounds on Olind at 2nd level.
Okay.
So Olind, you can have... Hang on, sorry. Cure Wounds. I said cast. Cast it. There we go. You may have 17 hit points back.
Wow.
Nice.
That went better than the last time I cast it.
How did you get 17? How did you get 17?
Because it's 2d8 plus 3 wounds.
Oh,
back.
second level.
Second level. Yeah.
Ah.
yeah.
Amazing.
Fully aware
No.
is fine. Okay.
Olin's like perfect now.
Yep, don't get
Picture
mad.
of health.
Get even. Axe, it's your turn.
And then Edmund points at the annoying bandit and says, if my bonus action allowed me to cast another spell, you'd be in a lot of trouble. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Axe.
Can I ask where a 15-foot range cone would go from where I am? And if not, I might move slightly.
I'd say from where you are, you could.
I was going to try and get all three, but Edmund's kind of moved slightly, which is
I'd say you probably have to move just a bit.
if I move there.
Apologies
how many
again
times-
for getting in your way.
No, that's fine. I think it was more important to heal Olin, to be fair, but
Yeah.
it's just when they were all like perfectly lined up, I can't resist it. So
Yeah,
I guess
it's a good
gonna
shout.
hit two of them. I guess from there.
Would that get an attack of opportunity? Do we think? If she moves right, still in it's still within its range. I don't think you would.
I was gonna say I'm still within his range, right?
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
Yeah,
And the
fine.
15 foot cone.
it's tone. Yeah, I think it will miss one of them. But
You'd probably, honestly, if you wanted to hit them two in a 15-foot cone, you'd have to go inside the tent, which would be an attack of opportunity, because you would assume the cone would start here. Five, 10, 15.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's worth it. I'll go in the tent.
Okay, so you watch.
Right over that.
Yeah. So I'm just going to. It will be an attack of opportunity from that one guy, which I shall roll for now. Oh no, it's on the floor.
Doesn't count if it's on the floor.
Oh no!
Depends if it hits or not, right?
It
Especially if
was. I had to
crit.
re-roll, and the roll was 10.
Yeah, no, that misses.
So we all watch as Axe darts into the tent, and you see it disappear behind the cover. You watch Sword try and hit her, but again she just essentially just disappears, and all you hear is the tent flap. What do?
I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
No.
Burning Hands. Okay, let's check.
Classic.
Okay, it's a dexterity saving throw. So let me roll for the
Yeah, it's against 12.
12. Let me roll for that thing. Ooh. Okay, one got a natural 20, one got a 5. Is it still damage on a save?
Wait. Yeah, it's half damage. Would you not potentially get all of them in now?
Well, let's find out, shall we? 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Okay, I'll roll for the other guy then, if that's really what you want me to do. Okay, so that 20.
I mean,
and
they were just too temptingly all
was it,
stood
12?
together.
Yep.
an 11.
To save against, yeah.
11.
Yeah. Cool. So I rolled 14, so
14.
half damage for the one that succeeded, and 14 for the other two.
Oh.
This guy dies. This guy does not look well at all. Let's just write that down. So he's deaded. And the other one took 7, would it be?
Yeah.
Half damage, okay. He's not looking well at all. Like, his skin is horrifically burnt. And the big boss man is 14 full damage. He is he is like part of his eyebrows are torn off. There's like a scorch mark on his cheek, and he's just like, I swear I'm gonna kill anyone else who does magic. Anything else you want to do, Axe?
Cool. No, that's it. Thank you.
Awesome, fantastic. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! I nearly got rid of Axe. Okay, this guy is going to turn to you, Edmund, and say, I'm going to make sure you don't heal anyone else. And he's going to do some attacking. It's 10 to hit.
Edmund laughs.
Nope, he's in too much pain. You see him wince. He raises a scimitar and winces in pain from the lightning and the fire. Next one. It's a 19 to hit.
Oh, alright, that one hits.
And that is 6 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And then the dagger is coming out. So you watch as his dagger appears out of nowhere and is going to try and stab you in the chest. That's an 18 to hit.
Equals my armor class.
And that will be 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing. Okay.
So he's there with his arms down low, both his weapons in his hands, breathing heavily. He's ready to fight till he dies, basically. It is now Sirius's turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. Didn't even factor in. I'm just gonna fire at the guy again, the same person as before.
Okay, yeah.
Because he hits magic and
he does.
Yeah.
we need to get rid of him.
Make him suffer.
That is 19.
That hits.
And that is 9 damage.
Yeah, another good hit. This guy is not looking well now. And he's just... It's hard to tell if he's furious or scared now. So next it is this bandit's turn. And he is definitely scared. So he's going to try and run away. Nobody's engaged with this one, right? Is that the case?
This one?
This one here, this fella.
Well, I'm engaged with him, and as is Olind. Oh, she's on the floor though, so I am. If he moves away, I will get an attack of opportunity.
Does that mean you're?
Which I quite like.
Let me just check. I've got, and this is for both our benefits, so I don't attack accidentally you guys when need to.
I think it's anyone within 5 feet that's engagement range.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
When a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach, fine. Yep, and it's a reaction. Yep, right before you can avoid by taking the disengage action. Oh! That's what he's going to do then. Yeah, because he's just running away.
Ah, bastard.
So he's going to disengage, and he's just going to... He's dropped his sword, and he's just running. Managed to get that far. Olin, it is your turn.
Olin is gonna stab him. Try and stab him, really painfully.
Okay,
Hopefully.
yeah, roll to hit.
Oh, a nat 20. 25.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, are you kidding? Really? Full on.
So that is gonna be 26 damage.
Oh my
Is that
God.
double?
Yeah.
26 damage, and then of course she gets 2d6 because 2d6 extra damage because Edmund's right there next to her.
Yeah, that's also doubled though.
That's also okay. Then that's 20.
Yeah.
So yeah,
32 damage.
She was really mad.
22 damage. What did you hit him with?
With the king's short sword.
So
King's
you
guard's short sword.
watch as you take two hands on the sword and fling it down. The guy tries to parry you and lifts up his scimitar. And it's only at this moment you see that this is a very well-worn scimitar. And he's doing a parry move, which suggests he's very good at parrying. And he can, if he wanted to, he could probably parry this attack. The sword comes down, hits the well-worn blade, and you watch as it shatters in two. The last thing you see are his eyes grow wide as the blade keeps going, travels down his shoulder, slices through. You can feel the resistance of 1, 2, 3 ribs. You pull out the sword, the guy drops to his knees, falls forward, and you can see there's a gap now between the left shoulder and his neck where it was joined together just before. And the shattered scimitar now lies on the ground.
And then she'll spit on him.
Very good.
Another hit, Olin.
Yeah.
Gragnar, it is your turn.
Okay. I have a plan. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And then I'm probably gonna get totally wrong. I'm gonna take a ball out of the fuzzy pouch and I'm gonna use my action to throw it 20 feet forward.
20 feet. 5,
which
10,
Badger, I choose
15,
you.
20. Yep, that's
15,
fine.
20, which lands very close to the bandit. And what pops out is
Roll that D8.
giant rat.
The giant rat.
Giant rat, I
Giant
choose
Giant
you.
rat.
Let's see. So you can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes. Let me just find the giant rat for you, and that will be your bonus action.
I wanna be the very best. No one ever was.
Giant rats, gotta catch them.
That's what I feel like.
all.
Yeah.
I feel like Pokemon master.
Okay.
Giant rat uses plague.
Yeah, there's a giant rat. Stats, it looks like it does have an attack, so if that's what you want to do in your bonus action, you're very welcome to.
Yeah, I will attempt to bite it, which is +4.
That's right.
So that would be a 15.
Oh, roll for damage.
Wow. 1d4 +2. And that is 6 damage.
So you all watch as Gragnar walks up, and you're all thinking, what's Gragnar going to do? He is notoriously a close combat warrior. And you see him confidently take out this fuzzy ball, throw it like a Pokeball. This rat comes out, jumps. This guy, you can hear him. The bat just bites down right on his neck, and you hear him as blood starts gurgling up, and the rat takes him to the ground. Yeah, he is.
Wow.
he
Wow.
is deaded.
Excellent.
And that's
Better than I expected it to go.
to be the end of combat.
Huzzah.
Okay, well, Olin's gonna just,
That was a
like,
roller coaster.
Olin is gonna straight up, like, hug Ragnar and Edmund in a big group hug.
It's
Come
all
over
good.
here, Ragnar.
It's all good.
And while they're doing that, can I start looking through the bodies and the tent?
Sorry, let's just appreciate Gragnar and he's slowly moving down on the battlefield. Yeah, Axe, feel free to make a investigation check.
Sorry, I'm just looking for my stat.
That's okay.
Investigation. Uh, 17.
17. Okay. Whereabouts in the camp would you like to look? I'd say you can look in the top half or the bottom half.
Bottom half.
Bottom half. So in the bottom half, you find here. So you managed to find that the butchered deer. So there's an entire butchered deer that's been split into like the legs, the flank, the ribs. So there's probably enough there. If you want to carry it, it might be a bit heavy, but it could probably tide you over for a few meals. You also find in one of the tents some forged hunter's documents. So these seem to be definite forgeries, but they would probably pass you off as allowed to hunt in the forest of Il-Zaduk.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do?
Where did Axe check? Sorry, the like southern part of the camp.
Yeah, so Axe
Yeah.
checks these 3 tents in the bottom. There's these 3 tents in the top as well.
Okay. Can
Okay.
I have a look in those? Or do you want to help me, Alan?
I was just gonna pat down the beheaded guy. Did I behead him? Is that what happened?
No, you
You
slice
split
through
him from neck to sternum.
third
Oh,
rib.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was glorious.
Yeah. Okay, that's even better. Yeah, I'll check his buddy.
Okay, make an investigation check, and Gragnar, you make one too, please.
13.
13.
I got an 8.
8. The captain, there's the daggers on there, there's the broken hilt of his scimitar. Doesn't look like he was holding much else, although actually with that roll you do find the coin purse that one of them was counting up close to his body that seems to be dropped in the melee. So there's 50 silver pieces in there.
Nice.
Ragnar, you're not sure what you're looking for. You're not sure what would be valuable. You can't really find anything that you feel like you'd want to take away with you.
There's nothing here, guys. There's nothing in those tents. They're empty.
But I'll tell you what, we have got a pre-made camp. All we got to do is clear up some
Yeah.
corpses.
Any food?
And
Maybe.
we've got ourselves a good... Yeah,
There's-
we've got...
Yeah.
Did we
We've got
find any
butchered
food?
deer.
Well, there's the
So-
deer.
Deer? Oh,
Um,
meat. Brilliant.
I am proficient in cooking, and I have cooked utensils.
Amazing.
So I should be able to
Oh.
rustle something up.
Okay.
It's time for a good
Yeah.
old Ragnar.
Just
cooking.
before,
Cook up.
just before we all sit down for a meal, can I just ask, is there anything on this guy's body that like Owen could take as like a keepsake? Like a brooch? Like it doesn't have to be valuable.
So he's
Uh,
wearing a maroon bandana.
Okay, yep, she'll take that then.
Okay.
Cool. And tie it around her wrist.
Yeah, very nice.
Did you say there was some daggers on his body when
There's
he
a
searched as
dagger
well?
on his body. The one that he was stabbing Owen.
Yeah, does anybody want the dagger that finished me off almost?
I mean, if
I
no
can
one
confirm,
else
it stings
wants,
a bit.
yeah, it's a good weapon.
if
some
no one
damage.
else claims it, can I have it? But if not,
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, yeah.
Cassilia says that's fine.
He's got a quarterstaff.
Excellent.
Isn't he?
You watch as Ash lands down on the captain's body and begins to peck at the carrion and the blood in between his gaping
Oh,
wound.
you are the grossest pet ever. At least you're not inside out at the moment. That's good.
Okay, I'd say
Right,
yeah.
Edmund starts like moving the corpses out of the camp. We're not camping amidst bloody
where would you like to
corpses.
move them to?
So I'll like move them behind this bush here.
Okay.
There we go, just round there.
Yep.
I'll help Edmund, but I'll give Gragnar the butcher deer beforehand.
The
Oh,
butcher gear. Or
Excellent.
the
Graggers,
meat you
I'm
mean.
looking forward to this.
But the butchered, sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. So, Yep, so they move the corpses. Gragnar, you've got the already butchered parts of a deer. Up to you what you want to do with it right now.
Cook something with it. I don't know if there's anything else I can cook with it. If not, I'll just cook the deer.
For this, I'd say roll a wisdom check.
Okay. 7. Probably not going to be that good.
With guidance. Edmund really wants a good dinner.
With guidance.
Add the d4.
That brings me to 10.
And have you
Double
added your wisdom and proficiency modifier to that?
I've added my wisdom, but where's proficiency?
It's plus 2.
Plus 2.
Oh, okay, so that'll be 12 then.
12. Gragnar, you watch as he takes the first leg, tries to cook it up, and he burns it, and he's like, okay, good thing there's another one. Takes the second leg, and with that one, yeah, he manages to rustle up. It's fine. It's obviously not as good as what you've had in like bigger cities and proper inns, but
Yeah, but it's not mushroom.
it's not mushroom. Very true.
So,
Yeah.
He manages
It's
to
been a while.
Yeah, he manages to get the good bits of meat off and some of the fat, which dissolves, and he manages to make a fairly decent broth of venison, as it were. Enough to
Nice.
tide you all over for the next
Excellent.
day or so.
Enjoy, guys.
Bone up the
thank you
teeth.
very much, Gregors.
That's it. That's it, Simon.
Oh, that's the teeth.
Are we wanting to bed down for the night, or what?
It seems
Makes
like
sense,
it'd be a
right?
waste of a camp not to camp here, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it? Plus, I'm
Okay.
bleeding quite a lot. I've just realised. I'm really bleeding quite a lot.
Are you okay, Edmund?
Yeah, you know. Well, let's call me at less than 75% efficiency and call it a day
okay.
at that.
Yeah, yeah.
I only just realised that was pretty close. Pretty close.
Okay. So we start the fire. We fall asleep quite comfortably in the camp. It's a restful night. Nothing occurs. Seems that whatever the bandits were doing was enough to keep whatever beast may be in the forest away for now. You wake, take off a long rest.
Done.
Stop going into the
Edmund, you want to share with Ragnar?
Absolutely. It's the Kirith Mal tent. I didn't realise there was a spare tent, but no, it's canon now. That's what happened. Edward just crawled in with
Brokeback
Dracula.
Mountain tent.
This is the holy tent. Ash has got his own tent. That's nice.
Okay, as we awake, who would be the first to rise? Do you want to say?
Probably Edmund. Ragnar is a snorer. I've
Okay.
just found.
Edmund,
Very much.
We've all shared rooms together. Is this the first time Ragnar's ever snored, or is it just the first time Edmund's ever heard it?
I think it might be the first time Edmund's ever heard it. That's what it is.
Such close proximity.
Yeah,
Edmund, do me a favour
Yeah.
and roll me a d4, please.
a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
The painfulest of the die. 2.
2. You take in the morning air. You hear in the distance hoofbeats and several people talking. But the hoofbeats are not gallops, they're more like a slight trot or canter. It's
Okay, where's it coming in? From the road, I'm assuming.
It seems to be coming from the northwest of where you are, but you're deep in the forest.
Right, okay. No one else is up yet.
Just you for now.
Yeah, okay, Edmund will go and investigate.
Okay. Would you like to be brazen? Would you like to be stealthy? What would you like to do?
I'll kind of use the trees as cover and just see if I will. Well, I won't try and sneak, but I will try and get as close as possible without them spotting me.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me then.
Okay, that does come with disadvantage, I'm afraid to say.
Roll
So
a straight stealth check, given that you've got the cover of the trees and you're not trying to get too close.
Oh, right, okay, cool. That's much worse. That'll be a 3. I tripped over.
You try to go over, and yes, you trip. But as you trip, you fall. You watch as this party of people seems to be moving away from you. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. 8. Sorry, everyone.
You can see the legs of a horse. You can see that moving away. You don't know how many people are there. All you can see bringing up the rear is a young boy in nicer clothes than you've seen people his age wearing. And next to him is an archer. They're running in the distance with other people and a horse. But falling over, you aren't able to get up in time to see fully who they were. Before you know it, the hoofbeats have faded away, and now it's silent.
Well, cocked that up. Sorry. Edwin heads back to the camp. Waits for everyone.
Okay, go back in the camp. Everyone else rises, and it's up to you, Edmund. You can tell them, or you can just pretend that you didn't miss everything.
No, Edmund will fess up to what he's done. And says, I saw, there was people, horses, people, there was a kid and an archer, but I tried to, like you would, Oland and Axe, like you would do. I tried to be all sneaky, but then I tripped over a tree, and I didn't really see very much. Sorry.
It happens to the best of us. We'll give you some lessons, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
No worries. No worries, Edmund. We can't stay mad at you.
Oh, well, there we go then. Hooray!
Oh, let's begin.
Kid and an archer, though. Is that couldn't be like a royal hunting party or something, could it? I mean, why else would a kid have an archer with him?
Yeah.
You did say he was wearing nice clothes, right?
Yes.
So,
We also
Seems like
suspect there's a city in here, hidden somewhere, right? Essentially,
yeah.
they've come from there.
Oh, yeah. Perhaps we should follow them. They were going, north.
Sorry, so they came from the northwest, but they were actually heading southwest. So,
Sorry.
If you imagine, it's not. It wasn't in this map, but they came from this direction, and they were heading down.
Right. Okay. Well, we want Franco, don't we? So perhaps we haven't got time to follow them.
Yeah. No, I think we should continue north.
Yep. I agree.
Yep.
then northwest. Once we found Franco, we could always do a loop back around the west if we can find.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just zoom in, find out what we are. And we're zigzagging, aren't we? So I'd say
Yeah, as
that
best we
day,
can.
we've ended up about here, starting our day. And I'm going to just roll something for myself. Okay. Can somebody, whoever's leading the charge, roll a perception check for me?
I'll do it then.
Oh, shit, sorry.
And you're gonna regret it, everyone, because that was a 5.
A 5.
Oh, no.
You encounter the day trying to make your way through, and everything seems pretty normal.
My, what a normal day this is.
Then you hear growling quite nearby.
Uh-oh.
Sure. You can't see anything, you can only hear it.
I'm just gonna say to the guys, I think I hear some growling.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm tempted
Shall we
to
head the opposite direction?
Do we know which direction it's coming from?
No. Maybe someone would like to listen. Who's more perceptive than me?
Can I
Oh,
throw
sorry,
a fuzzy
I went through
ball?
it. I'll perceive some stuff.
Oh, hold on. I quite like Ragnar's idea. Go on.
Oh,
Can
sorry,
I throw a fuzzy
what
ball?
Do me first. roll a d4 and then throw it.
Okay.
So d4 will determine a direction.
I got 2.
2.
And then the D8 is an 8, which is a giant elk.
Okay. You watch as the
We're
giant
gonna
elk
eat well tonight.
appears to the side. Oh. Can't find oh, there it is, a giant elk. Wow.
That's a big beast.
Yeah, let me send that through to you. The elk you throw 20 feet to the west, to the east. From the north, 2 giant wolves begin to slowly stalk towards you.
Whoa.
What would you like to do?
Well, I think we all would look good in wolf-shaped cloaks.
Nice.
Sort them out.
Is that what we want to do?
I could try and make him go to sleep.
I can get the elk to charge at them.
Okay,
Might
what
scare them off.
would you like to
potentially.
do first?
Oh, sleep only makes him sleep for 1 minute, so that's not really long enough.
That's long
Jam
enough.
them.
That's long enough to run away, I'd say. 1 minute is 10 rounds of combat, which is probably about 300 feet you could run.
Alright then. Shall I try
Give it a go.
and make him sleep? Okay, so 5d8.
Okay, let me just roll their health.
Uh, 20, so
5d8. Oh no. Oh, 20. So it has to take up their whole health.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, doesn't do that. Does it? You cast
Yep.
sleep, and one of them winks, and you assume that is as much as your spell did.
Well, worth a try, guys.
You made it a cheeky wolf with your spell.
Yeah. Well, you know, makes things more interesting at least.
Oh, wink.
Ragnar,
Like a wolf.
Yes.
your giant elk is definitely at least 20 feet away. Would you like it to charge?
Yes. I'm gonna point at the walls and go elk
Okay.
Berta and
Elk
get it to
Berta.
charge.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Okay.
Elkberto.
It hits with a ram attack on the same turn. The target takes an extra. Okay, I'd say first of all roll damage. So roll 4d6, and then we'll split that between the two of them.
So total is 18.
Is that 4d6?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll assume it's 9 each, and they have to succeed on a strength saving throw. So let's see what happens. That is not. And that is not. The elk charges them both, and both of the wolves are knocked to the ground. They both yelp. The wolves are knocked prone. What do you guys want to do?
Do we want to run or finish them off?
Sacred flame.
You want a sacred flame?
Finish them off.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'd say, yep, you can sacred flame one of them.
Okay, that's a
Go for
dexterity saving throw. That if they're prone, that I believe they'll have advantage.
How does that work, actually? Good point.
DC of 13.
DC of 13, dex saving throw. Let's give it a second. Dex. Nope. So what happens?
It takes.
Is this your
8.
one or both of them you're hitting?
This is a cantrip just on one of them,
Just one.
and it takes 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. One of them gets up and runs away into the forest. The other one is still prone and staring at the elk. What do you want to do?
Well, I'll do a cantrip too. I'll cast Frostbite, which I don't think I've ever cast yet.
Oh,
Oh no, I did try and cast it on the red thing last week when I couldn't do anything because he was invisible.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a Constitution saving throw of 11.
wow. Okay, let's. Are you kidding me? No, fails. Well, rolled a 3.
Nice. That works for me.
Wolf.
And that was a 6 damage.
6
So
damage. Yep. Okay, so this other one stares at the elk. These ice crystals begin to form on it, and it yelps again. And this one also runs away into the forest. So I will delete those tokens from the battle map.
Take that, wolves.
And you have the giant elk at least with you for the rest of the day.
That's exciting.
Gragnar, are you going to ride it?
I really want to.
Yeah,
Can I
I
ride
think you
it?
should.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you should.
The elk is friendly to you.
It's the right
do you know
thing to
what?
do.
Do you know what, Gragnar? Just to help you, I'm going to guide you in it. Guide you. I'm Gragnar.
Doesn't need to make a
Yes.
roll. Giant elk is friendly to it because
Oh.
it's from the bag of tricks,
Oh, of course.
Excellent.
and it has
Of course.
60 feet, so you can assume that it can move twice as fast should anything occur. But yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Wow.
You look magnificent.
Yeah, truly, truly.
Thank you.
If the people in Sune's temple could see you now, I mean,
They would be in awe. Even
Yeah,
more
yeah.
so.
yeah, for sure.
Just in the bath on the elk. Elk just standing there.
They're painting pictures of me.
They would, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, as you carry on throughout the day, it's softer. The wolves were a hindrance, yes, but now everything seems a bit calmer. The sun is shining, there's the odd white cloud in the sky, the leaves are rustling. You notice the trees get taller and thicker the deeper into the forest that you go.
Okay, well, I'm looking twice as hard now for this flower.
Okay, make a
Quite like-
perception-
Oh yeah, the
perception check.
flower.
And reminding everyone look for this flower.
May I also
Okay.
perceive?
Yeah,
I only got a 10, so I'm
10.
hoping.
Stuart.
Okay. 21.
You watch Edmund as Olin tries to encourage the rest of the party to look for flowers. Everybody is too busy looking on the forest floor, and something gets your attention. It's like the sounds of your friends disappears, and the rustling of the leaves becomes even softer still somehow. You're drawn to something just to the side of you. The trees, as I said, got thicker the deep into the forest you go, but in the distance you can see a clearing. And you walk slowly forward, forgetting about your friends. You see as sunlight lightly bathes the grass in this small clearing. and the trees around gently sway in the breeze. And there, on the far side, there's a woman. A large, beautifully made and ornate helmet covers her eyes. A large shield covering almost all of her body is resting on the ground in front of her. And a sword, much thicker and slightly longer than any longsword you've ever seen, is resting on her shoulder. What would you like to do?
Edmund places his hand just comfortably on the hilt of his sword, not in a threatening fashion, but it's there and he can draw it if needed, and says, "Good day."
You hear a voice, but it's not in your ear, it's in your head, and Ragnar, it hits you as well. All you hear is, "Come."
Edmund says out loud, or in any way to communicate to her, just says, "Yes, my lady."
Ragnar?
Yeah, I will follow her.
Olin, Axe, and Caecilius, for the sake of it. You watch as Ragnar doesn't say anything, and you hear nothing, but you watch as he turns to where Edmund was, and you now see both of your friends stepping into this clearing, and now you two see this odd woman at the far side.
Olin will be like, Axe, are you seeing this?
Yeah. It seems a bit weird.
Yeah. Edmund! Where you going?
Do I hear it?
You hear Olin, yeah.
Okay, and Edmund just shouts back, "Just be a minute, I think this might be the goddess." And Edmund walks towards her.
Okay, could you place yourself somewhere for her?
Oh, hang on, sorry. I've got a ghost image of Edmund that's not actually my token.
Okay.
That's where Edmund is.
Okay.
What about
Ragnar?
Oh no!
That's where Edmund is. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll be next to Edmund. Still on the elk.
Still on the elk, I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it's magnificent.
Okay,
Can't make an
Olin's gonna say to Axe and Caecilius, cover me, and just gonna kind of run over here.
As soon as you get there, Olin, you hear in
Yep.
your head, no. So fucking excited. Could you roll a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no. That's a 4.
Your muscles clench up. You try and go instinctively for your weapon, and you stop. And you're completely still. You're paralyzed.
Oh no.
My goodness.
I hope this is
What?
Gareth.
Yeah, yeah.
Ragnar.
I hope this is Gareth Bale, yeah.
And Edmund. First of all, Ragnar, you see the helmet turn, not to you, but to the elk. And the elk dips its head and then rears up so that you fall off. And you watch as the elk walks over and just stands by this tree. Ragnar and Edmund. The woman before you picks up the shield, much heavier than any shield you've ever seen, and the sword comes off from her shoulder, and you hear it in your head again. Come. I'd like you both to roll initiative for me. Olin and Axe, you are welcome to roll initiative. It's up to you.
Yep.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness me.
Oh god.
I'll take that, Gareth Mal. 19.
19. Okay.
Short sword straight in the chest.
Ragnar, what have you got?
3.
Guys, Olin and Axe, do you want to roll initiative too?
Yep, 6 for me.
6. Okay. And Axe?
10.
10. Edmund. The first thing you see, she stares at you, and the shield comes up. What would you like to do?
Have I noticed that Oland has been like affected adversely?
You would have to make a perception check as your action.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay. Roll perception check.
22.
Yes, so you turn and see Olin is stood. She doesn't look in pain, she's just stood like she's playing musical statues with one hand trying to go for the weapon on her belt.
And Edmund will then use, if I've got the time to say it as part of my go, to this, whatever this is in front of us, and we'll just say, let her go.
The woman stares at you, and you watch as she raises the shield again, but nothing comes into your head.
Okay. Have I got... Was that my action, or have I got time to do anything?
I know you have some bonus actions here, but I'd say that was your action.
Okay, then that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Up next is Axe.
So I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I have a line.
I'd say you do, yeah. It's a very clear click.
Yeah.
Oh. And in which case, after that, I am going to cast. We'll go Firebolt.
Firebolt. I'll just check.
Yeah.
Yes, so roll for the attack.
At 12.
12.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah?
Who do I suspect this is? Just before there's something I might want to do. Do I suspect anything?
It would have to be an action on your turn. For that, I'll make
Okay,
you do a religion
fine.
check on your turn. Okay.
As a reaction, can I use protection against Axe to oppose a disadvantage on an attack roll?
To Axe?
Yeah.
What?
I want to protect this person.
Wielding a shield on a creature.
Oh no.
Yeah, we do it. So roll disadvantage, please, Axe.
Oh, well, that was a better roll, so it still stands at 12.
12.
Unless you wanted me to re-roll both.
No, that's okay. So you watch as Gragnar tries to turn to move the shield. And Gragnar, you hear in your head, no! And you watch as the shield comes up and the fireball hits it and just disapparates. And the woman looks at you again, Ragnar, and says in your head, no. Axe, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's it for now.
Okay, Olin, it is your turn. Could you please roll another wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Yep. 18.
You managed to grab your weapon, but that is the end of your turn. But you're no longer paralysed.
Yay!
Okay, it is now
Oh,
this woman's turn. She looks at you, Edmund, and says, learn. She's going to move her shield aside and show the sword. And then she's going to hit. That will be an 18 to hit.
yep.
That will be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Okay.
Yep.
And you watch as the sword comes down, it begins to glow. And you recognise that glow, Edmund, as the radiance that occurs whenever Ragnar casts Smite. But just before it hits you, it disappears. And you hear again, learn. It slices you for now.
Okay.
But then the shield comes up. Ragnar, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. This is a thing, isn't it? As my bonus action, can I just question her and just say, "Who are you?"
I'll give you a bonus action given the nature of what's going on. But she looks at you. When you say, "Who are you?" she moves her shield aside and sticks out her chest. You see that her body is exposed. She looks to hear in your head, Ragnar, learn.
Weird.
You don't know many words.
I'm just gonna swing on her.
Okay, roll for attack.
Oh, Jesus. 7.
7. You get up as much strength as you can. Bing, bing, boom. It does nothing to her, but there's a subtle nod, and you hear in your head, yes, good. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's everything.
Edmund, it is your turn. Once again, she looks at you and raises the shield, and you hear,
Edmund. Okay, yeah. Edmund just swings as hard as he can.
okay,
If she
roll for attack.
wants him to hit, he'll try his bestest. That's a 12.
12. The shield bashes your weapon away really violently. You hear, no! You see the shield go
Okay,
up
and then
again.
Edmund
Learn!
uses War Priest and tries again.
Okay, roll for attack.
Come on! There we go, 14.
14.
Damn
Again,
it.
even more furious, hits the shield again. And you hear even more anger in your head. No! Edmund! The shield comes down. Learn.
I've nothing else to give this turn. What do you want me to learn?
Axe.
Oh God!
See, you got paralysed when you went slightly closer, so I might just stay here for now, and I'm just going to try and firebolt it again.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, 22.
This is an attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 22 hits, yeah. Roll for a damage.
Uh, 9.
9. You see this firebolt thunk hit the helmet rather hard, and the woman turns to you and you hear in your head, interesting. Anything else you'd like to do, Axe?
No, that's it for now. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I'll move closer. I'll move to about there.
Cool. I just realised
At the end of
something
my
as well that I forgot it. I didn't read properly, so yeah, it's going to be more interesting for Edmund and Ragnar in a second. But yep, cool. Olin, you're next.
Oh no!
Oh,
Okay, Olin's going to just move there, and then she's going to try and cast Chromatic Orb,
And what would you like?
which was a nat 20. Nat 20.
Oh,
So,
it's like your first
That's-
nat 20 today.
yeah, I know, it's amazing. So that's 27 damage.
27.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
in
but
what-
that's
in
crit. That's a crit, so that's double, I'm guessing?
What?
It's still
Oh,
doubles when it's a spell,
Chromatic
right?
Orb.
I thought it
What damage are you doing?
Does it?
doubles for you, Ariel.
Yeah, roll it, double it, add your modifier. That's
No, beyond
Is that double
India
it?
Beyond doubles it for you, so it's rolled 68 for you.
Oh my God!
So it only shows me
underneath.
27. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
See under the dice, this
27,
is 68.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
60,
3d8,
yeah.
8, 16, 24. You got 27.
Yeah, but it's because it was a nat 20, it's rolled as a
Yeah,
crit,
no,
and it's rolled
but the way
68
Ariel was
for her.
talking was like she rolled 3d8 and managed to get 27.
Oh, right.
So I rolled an 8,
Oh,
8
yeah.
and an 11.
Right, yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah.
So you did 27 damage. What kind of damage was it?
Yes. Acid.
Acid.
Yes. If it works. This is where acid doesn't affect this person.
You watch as the acid burns the armour, and the woman looks at you and says, very interesting. But what you both noticed, you both heard this voice in your heads, and you wouldn't know anybody. No, nobody else would know this. It's Elven. Edmund and Ragnar, you've heard it in common.
Right, okay.
Oh.
Let me just check. Okay. Anything else, Elvin?
No. I guess, can I just shout, Edmund Ragnar! Like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Me then.
It is now this creature's turn. And it's looking at you again, Edmund, and says, and again, bangs down the shield. You can feel eyes piercing you, even though the helmet is covering its face. It says, learn. And it's going to raise its sword up again. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
My goodness me.
So that would be
This is one of those harsh lessons.
it's 12 damage.
God. Okay, yep,
And
Yeah.
again,
that's fine.
as the blade begins to grow white, it dissipates just before it hits you. But it's a good slash.
Yeah.
The shield bangs down again, and you hear again, furious in your head, Edmund, learn. Ragnar, it's now yours.
Now.
It turns to you, and once again the shield comes to the side. the sword, it sticks out its chest. This time you don't hear anything.
Okay. I'm just going to swing again at it.
Okay, roll to attack.
Actually, hang on. I might do something else first. Actually, as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Valve Enmity.
You can choose a creature. You gain advantage on attack rolls. 100% do it.
Cool. So then... That is 22.
22, that hits.
Okay. I'm going to swing and I'm going to also cast Smite.
You cast Smite,
So that's
okay.
8 damage.
8.
Yep, so that's 8 damage from the flail.
What
and
kind
then,
of damage, sorry?
That's 8 from the flail, so that's just...
Sorry, is it bludgeoning?
What's that? Yeah, bludgeoning, yeah.
Okay, that's 8. Right.
And then 2d8 for another 9.
And is that radiant?
Yes.
Both your attacks don't seem to affect her as much as you thought they would. They
Okay.
hit, but they certainly don't do as much damage as you felt like it would do. But in your head, you hear again, good.
Okay.
Edmund, she looks at you once more. And this time, there's not even any emotion. She just looks you dead in the eye. The shield goes right in front of her.
Okay, Edmund is kind of wearily bobbing on his feet, blood pouring freely from wounds, and he takes his shield and attempts his best attempt to copy what she has done. Bangs the shield in front of him.
Okay.
And uses his bonus action to cast Divine Favor on himself, and then attacks her with his short sword.
So Divine Favor, let's see. Your prayer empowers you with
It
divine
basically gives me
an extra 1d4. You hear disappointment. No! But you felt, when you put the shield in front of you, you felt elated, but as soon as you raised the sword, that's when she screamed in your head. Roll for damage. Roll to hit her.
down. Okay. That will be a 17.
That just hits, yeah.
Lovely. So that will be on the with the short sword, 5 plus a d4. So 5 piercing damage and 4 radiant.
5 hits, so 9. Doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would, but still a decent amount.
Okay.
Just also using your short sword. Yep. Anything else you'd like to do?
Okay. Edmund says, "I think I'm figuring it out. Please don't hit me again."
oh, Edmund.
Okay, Axel, it's your turn.
I'm bleeding so very profusely.
I'm gonna run this direction. And then I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch.
You watch and see the helmets turn slightly in your direction, and you get a chill down your spine. Cast Chill Touch.
21.
21, that hits.
Nice.
Cool. 2 damage.
2. You see ice crystals form on the shoulder, and then the helmet turns back to Edmund and Gregnar. If there's nothing else, Olin.
Alright, well, Olin is gonna run up and try to stab her.
You hear in your head, no. Roll for to hit.
Only a 7.
7. The shield is massive, and you barely
Yeah.
make a dent in it.
At
It's
times.
now this person's turn. And you hear, quite melancholy in your head now, Edmund. She puts the shield in front of you. You hear almost a sigh. Learn. But now she turns towards Olin and is going to attack twice.
Uh-oh.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that just hits, yeah.
That is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And for some reason, Olin, that white light that you saw going towards Edmund
Mm-hmm.
is not stopping for you.
Oh.
Mm.
Let's see. Okay. It's 22 radiant damage as the sword glows bright white and comes down on Olin.
Oh my
Seriously? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Olin's on the floor again. Wow.
Without even
That's a lot of
taking a second
damage.
glance, the shield comes down again, Edmund, and you hear, learn. Ragnar, it is now your turn. And for a third time, the shield goes to one side, the sword to the other, the chest sticks out.
Is there something else we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, I've no clue.
Said the dead Olin.
It's on you, all on you guys. How do you figure this out? While my buddy is there, bleeding out. I just want you to know that I'm laying down in solidarity with you in a pool of my blood, but
Okay, as my action, I'm just gonna expend my entire lay on hands pool and heal Edmund for 15.
Oh, thank you, Ragnar. That's very friendly of you.
And hope that Edmund can help Olin.
will he
Yeah.
notice, Olin? That's the question.
You
Well,
hear in your head, Ragnar, good, but no. And Edmund, you watch as she indicates with her head towards Ragnar, and you hear, learn.
Do you want you to heal her? What's going on here? What was the thing that Ragnar did that was praised? What was that thing? Was it when he fought Axe? Was that it?
It was when she said
I defended
This is like
her,
Ragnar going,
Yeah.
and then
what
I
would Olin do? What would Olin be saying if you were alive right now?
I'm so confused.
So you're doing lay on hands, was there anything else?
Yeah, so laying hands in my action. As my bonus action, can I try and tell the elk to run to charge at her?
Yeah, go for it. You'll have to shout to the elk.
Elkberta, get her.
The elk stays still.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
He betrayed me, guys.
Edmund, it's your
Elkberta
turn.
betrayed me.
The shield comes down once more. Learn, Edmund.
Edmund looks what he suspects to be his goddess in the eyes and slams the shield down in front of
Okay.
in the same way as she has been doing.
Okay.
Then looks at Olin whilst making eye contact with his goddess, and then looks at Oland lying bleeding on the floor and casts Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Oland, you get 9 hit points.
Woohoo! Thank you very much.
You hear good, nearly.
Ooh.
So, as you're slamming it down, because let's see, because that would be an action. Healing, what did you cast?
Cure Wounds.
Cure Wounds.
So I was
Is that an
kind
action or a
of
bonus
hoping
action?
that the shield slam down was my... Yeah. Well, no. Cure Wounds is a full action, but I
You'll
was
have
hoping that
to,
slamming
if you
the
want to
shield
slam
was a
down the
bonus.
shield, that'll have to be your action.
Okay, then I'll, if I may I please use Healing Word as a 2nd level spell to cure Oland after using one, because that is a bonus. So,
Indeed it
sorry,
is.
Oland, you actually get
Okay.
8 hit points back. So it's still
Okay, in that case,
Hmm.
your shield is down. Healing Word, very good. Yeah, you hear good, nearly. Axe, it's your turn.
I am gonna, with my bonus action, summon my hand axe, and then I'm just gonna chuck it at her.
Okay, yeah, make that throw.
I like this image of you just summoning weapons and throwing them. The bow throwing, axe throwing.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Something will work.
At 20, not natural.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
Dong.
For 7 damage.
Okay. It hits, but again, doesn't do as much damage as you hoped it might. Olin, it is your turn.
Okay, so not really understanding what is going on between Edmund, Gragnar, and this strange lady. Can Olin just go and stand in front of Edmund and possibly kind of try to protect him? Just literally being a body shield.
You have remembered you were just on the floor, right?
Yeah. Just come back to life, but
Not with the
for the
snake,
second
it's really
time.
good. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I just realised, Emin, you don't have a shield, but... No, you do, yes you do. Okay, yes you do, because I looked at that on the class now, you're like, no, perfect. Okay, Olin, you can't go in front of him, but what else would you like to do?
Okay, can I try and push him or pull him or something out of the way?
Yeah, I'd say roll a strength check. And Edmund,
Yeah,
if you could
not
roll,
Owen's forte. But...
Edmund, if you could roll 1-2, please.
Yes, of course. What are you doing?
Only rolling an 11, so
That will be a 19. You bounce off.
Edmund
yeah.
is
Olin wanted to try
very
though.
stood
Yeah.
with his shield staring in front of him. But in your head, in Elven Olin, you hear, well, you've learned. And Edmund, you hear,
Oh,
nearly there. Anything else, Olin?
I'm just gonna shout, just in common, stop speaking to me in Elvish. What have I learned?
What have you learned?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. You don't hear anything back.
Yeah. But hopefully that gives everyone else a clue.
Edmund, you hear, as you stand solid with your shield, you've learned. And they're going to roll. Now, with your shield out, the action this will count as is dodge. as you'll have.
Yeah.
It will have disadvantage against you as she tries to swing.
Okay.
So, just going to try and attack with the sword. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh my god. The higher roll was a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh,
the
no.
higher roll.
Was a 7,
Oh.
making 15 in
Wow.
total.
Oh, nice.
Does
Oh
that
my
hit?
god, 15 in total. It does not. Edmund takes it on his shield.
She raises the sword, it glows white, it doesn't dissipate, but as soon as it hits your shield, it bursts into white. And you and Gragnar both hear in your head, good. The shield boom, drops to the ground. You watch as it dents the grass and falls. And the sword, the large, thick, long sword, boom, drops on the other side. The armoured woman falls to her knees, lifts her head up and puts her arms to the side. Gragnar, it's your turn.
Like, I'm just tempted to swing, but she's unarmed, so it feels quite, I'm just gonna shower her, what do you want from us?
You don't hear anything back. But, and I'm so glad the initiative worked out this way, Edmund, it is now your turn. She's kneeling,
Edmund
arms
slams.
to the side, head to the sky.
Edmund uses his action to slam the shield down again.
Okay.
And then attempting to copy what she was doing, I'll then use my bonus action. Oh no, actually that wasn't attack. Because she was slamming her shield down and then she was bringing the sword down in a certain way. And the energy was dissipating. I want to try and stop my sword before it hits her, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for it to hit.
Roll to hit.
With advantage as she's prone.
Okay. That will be a 16.
16. It wouldn't hit, but it's up to you what you want your sword to do.
I want to stop it literally just shy of her neck, because if she's kneeling with her arms outstretched, it's kind of like it's the surrender, and it's that kind of he's granting her mercy, as it were. And once it stops, Edmund takes the blade away and says, "Who are you?"
In your head, Ragnar and Edmund, you hear, I will answer 3 questions. Is that your first?
No, it is not. No, that was just a practice question. What, 3 questions? 3 questions each, or 3 questions?
3
No,
questions.
that's a question.
3 questions.
That's a question!
Oh no, that's a question. No, oh god, no, right, starting now. Crackers, please may I ask the first question? Please.
Is that your
You
first
can have
question?
the other 2.
Yeah.
I only have 1. I'm not asking you, I'm asking him. Crackers, I only have 1 question I need to ask. You can have the other 2. Please
Okay.
let me have the first one.
Yeah.
Why
have
have
it.
you given... And Edmund turns to her and says, "Why have you given me these powers?"
She's still kneeling with her arms outstretched and her head to the sky, and again, her mouth doesn't move, but you hear in your head, there is a sword and a shield. And which are you? You assume that's...
Is this all in Edmund's head,
This
or
is
can
all
we
in
hear?
Edmund and Gragnar's head.
Okay, and Edmund
Okay.
says, I am the shield.
You have 2 more
And he
questions,
says that
guys.
out loud.
He says that out loud. Okay.
Yeah. So basically you just see the woman kneel and put her arms out and Edmund and say, I am the shield. It's very weird, I imagine.
Yeah, very, very. Almost died again. And then this is happening. This is, yeah, too much.
It's been a long week. It's been a long week.
I'm going to ask her, where is Franca?
Just give me a second. He has escaped her gaze. It is hard to tell now. Again, Gragnar and Edmund, you both hear that in your heads.
Okay.
So you've got 1 more question left.
Don't want to waste it. I know what I would ask. I'm going to ask her, who attacked my people?
Misguided followers of a dark deity.
You're not being a little more specific. We've run out of questions.
The body begins to glow a bright white, the same white that you saw on the sword, brighter and brighter still, where you all have to cover your eyes just to shield yourself from it. There's a sort of flash, and she's gone.
Wow.
Edmund just puts his hand on Gragnar's shoulder, looks at him, and just says, You're the sword. I am the shield.
Together, we'll protect the world.
For context, Olin and Axe have seen Gragnar and Edmund share a tent, and then a few minutes later say, You're the sword.
Oh no. Wow.
When they
There we
meet
go.
people, they say, so like, who's the sword and who's the shield?
We have the answer.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely.
Okay. Caecilius, meanwhile,
Well.
has been there, sat with the elk, like, wow, that was cool.
Well, that was illuminating.
Did you get
Guys,
the
do you
answers?
want to...
Do you get the answers you
What?
seek, Edmund?
I think. I mean, she wasn't hugely specific, but I certainly feel a lot more confident in what I'm doing than I did before. And Edmund explains to Olind and Axe and Caecilius of the conversation that was going on in his head and what question he asked.
Okay. So that was who exactly?
I think that was Kirith Mal.
Yeah, we did cause damage to it though, so...
Or a champion of Gareth Mal. Someone spreading her word.
Okay, okay.
Maybe, perhaps so, yeah. Maybe it was like an angel of war, but still, you know, even a god can be killed. Surely, you know, if they couldn't be killed, surely they wouldn't be real.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's
Very
true.
interesting.
Gragnar
Well,
and Edmund, roll religion checks for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh dear.
sweet 8.
I didn't read my books neither. 10.
10. You're not entirely sure, Edmund, but all you can think of is, well, we are on the material plane.
Ah,
That's an
surely if a god. Okay. Yeah, we're on the material plane. So you know, there's that. Edward says.
Yes.
Pulling your face.
We are both new to this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're new. But like, you know, material plane. Surely things in this realm of existence, they have to be material, so they can take damage. Yes, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think that was an angel. I think that was the goddess herself. And the shield. Oh,
Well,
yes.
I am happy for you guys.
Thanks.
Well, thank you. Yes.
It was an interesting conversation.
Yes, certainly sounds like it.
It's been a good day.
Right. What do we want to do
I
next?
don't know why I can do this stuff.
I'm assuming when she like dissipated, her sword and shield went as well,
They
right?
did, yes.
Okay, good. Just
However,
checking,
you
you
can
never
still
know.
see the imprint of where they both fell. And it certainly
Okay.
seems like whatever they were very, very heavy.
Yeah, and I can attest to how real they were. Well, if it weren't for you, Graggers, actually, thank you for that.
It's okay.
You're getting good at that healing malarkey.
I am. I'm learning from you, Edmund.
Well, I'm learning from you too. I hit it pretty hard once, so it was alright.
Yeah, thanks also for healing me again. That yeah.
You don't need to thank me. It's fine.
Well, I still feel, I should.
Oh,
So thanks.
no worries at all.
And thanks,
Anytime.
Gragnar, for keeping Edmund alive. We're a pretty good team. I'm
Yeah,
still
we're a
not
good
sure what
team.
just happened, but yeah.
You should be happy you just met an actual goddess.
Well, yeah, I am certainly stunned. She did paralyze me, so not the best introduction.
Mm.
She had
Well,
things she wanted to tell us,
Have you got like a god or goddess that you follow, Orlind?
Well, I mean, there's one that the elves follow, that I don't
Flame?
not believe in. Yeah, the Silver Flame.
Right.
Is that who you follow?
you-
Have
well,
you ever met that god? or
uh,
goddess?
no, we have one of those tacky lanterns though from Aquaria.
Well, I've got scars from my goddess. That's quite.
Yeah.
I treasure these scars. Well,
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad the goddess that you believe in brings you joy.
yeah.
Yeah, she might
Who
not
am I
have
to
enough
question that?
teaching style though.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
a
that
better
was actually
way.
pretty
Yeah.
Paralyzation. That
Yeah,
really just
yeah.
was not pleasant.
Paralyzation, then immense bleeding.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty tough lesson to learn. So that's
Yeah.
war for
Yeah.
you. She's the goddess of war. She's not the goddess of hugs, is she? So
Well, there you go. I won't forget that.
So what we'd like to do next, folks?
Do we want to make camp? I think maybe making camp would be a good idea. How long were we travelling before?
Yeah,
we
do
encountered,
you want to make an altar here?
Yeah, so
I
you're
think
coming.
this is a holy. Actually, yes, you would make a very good priest. This is a holy site.
Yes.
You've got your shard of the sword you bought, Edmund. You could use that as the base of it.
Wow.
Oh my
Meant
goodness,
to be.
Ragnar, you are on fire today. Yes, that is what we shall do. Okay, right. What do we make an altar out of?
Stones, I guess? Wood? Whatever you want.
That's what I'm thinking about. I tell you what we'll do. I'm going to bury the shard in the spot where she appeared, and that probably will be quite a holy gesture. Not very altar-y, though.
Yeah, do you want me to go get some stones that you can pile up?
Yes, we'll pile them over the shard. That's what we'll do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go get some stones. And Olin will go and get some stones.
Give you a
Okay.
hand, get the stone.
Yeah. Come on, Axe. Help me get some stones.
Okay, so Axe and Olin go off
And
and they
I-
find enough flat stones to make a sort of, I don't know what it's called, but like a good pile of rocks. 10?
A cairn.
Yes.
Yeah.
A cairn. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Edmund will place the shard. He'll bury it just under the earth, and then we pile the stones on top of it in a cairn fashion.
Okay, perfect. Let's make a note of it.
And
Once
then Edmund will take his long sword that he had before he started using the short sword, and he will place it like it's a grave marker almost. Place that within the stone, and I will remove that long sword from my in.
Okay. Edmund's longsword. Right, yes, so you managed to put together quite the apt marker, as it were. A pile of stones covering the silver shard of weapon that you managed to procure from Aquaria, with Edmund's longsword sticking a good deal into the dirt on the very spot where the woman disappeared. What would you like to do next, folks?
Have a little
what
snooze
time?
next to it.
Yeah, what time did you say it was?
So it's now
Oh,
getting
what is it?
it's getting towards early evening after a day's travel.
Okay, we should probably rest here then.
Okay.
Then
so-
let us rest here. That we shall have a good night's rest.
Mhm.
I suspect.
Guys, do I need to sleep between you tonight? To split you up?
If you want to.
Will you be talking all
You
night
can't
long?
put up a shard and shield, right?
Yeah.
They have to be a pair.
It's true, yeah, they have to be.
Yeah.
Okay then. Wow. Yeah.
Is there anything we want to do?
So what you're saying is,
Go on.
no, sorry. I was just I'm fine. Sorry.
Olin is going to sit and read The Elf and the Maid to herself for comfort.
Very good. Okay. If there's nothing else we want to do, I'd say.
Edmund is going to.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Whilst we're camping, could I just practice that slamming the shield down technique that I've just learned, just to make sure I've got it fixed ahead and that I can do it? Did it make me feel anything funny while I was doing it?
So as you do it, you're getting used to it, but you don't feel special or anything. But part of you roll an intelligence check.
Intelligent. What?
Mm.
7.
You've never made that move before. You've always been a man who attacks, never a man who defends. And that's it. It occurs to you when you're slamming the shield down. The reason it feels so foreign is because you've never taken the time to do it, to be a defender.
Yeah.
That's what occurs to you. That's why it felt so strange.
Okay.
Because you are you're a warrior used to being on the offensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do at night?
No, I think so.
Nope.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
all
I'd
good.
say the elk, as you wake up, has disappeared, unfortunately.
Oh,
Morning comes,
Mhm.
clearing is still sunny. Is there food for breakfast for the day ahead?
more bread, right? I've got some rations if we need them.
Well, we still had loads of deer, didn't we?
I'd say you probably have enough deer for one more meal. So if you do me
Okay.
that wisdom check with your proficiency, please, Gregnar.
Yes. So that's 22.
Ragnar has outdone himself. Cooking it the first time,
Oh,
he knows which part of the meat to use now and which part to throw away. And it's tender, it's not chewy. Fat is just enough to flavour it right as well. Yeah, it's perfect. And you feel like it'll keep you going fine for the next day.
Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
oh,
Okay.
Ragnar, you have outdone yourself.
As we make our way deeper into the forest of Il-Zaduk this next day, the trees are, whereas before, for example, in this clearing, there were gaps, it's becoming more, not treacherous, but difficult. You're having to squeeze in between trees now. They're closer together, they're even larger. The sun is nearly blotted out. Axe and Olin, could you both roll me a d10, please?
E10.
D10.
Oh.
9.
10.
Damn it. You all walk along. Ragnar and Edmund, could you both roll perception checks for me?
Yes, indeed.
8.
15.
15. Ragnar, you're too busy trying to spot where your feet are going next to make sure you don't trip or get stuck in between any of the trees. Edmund, you're being extra cautious given how you've just encountered something holy, you don't know exactly what, and you're keeping an eye on your party to make sure everyone's all right. You're glancing, you're trying to watch your step, and you're glancing up. Cassilius is fine, glancing, yep. Ragnar's fine, glancing. Ash is flying overhead, yep, fine. Olin's fine, okay. Axe is gone, fine. Olin's gone as well. Axe and Olin have both just disappeared.
What? Ragnar, where are Axe and Olin?
They were just here. They were right beside me.
Stop and look about. Can we see them?
Roll perception checks.
$17.
10.
You look around. You can see where they were walking, and you can see. You swear you saw Axe step behind a tree and just disappear. Olin, you're not sure, but she's nowhere to be spotted either. The last time you looked at Axe, you were looking at her, and she just disappeared. Same as Olin.
Right, Edmund goes to check behind the tree.
There's nothing behind the tree.
And then shouts, Olin, Axe, where are you?
Olin and Axe, roll perception checks for me.
Nat 20. Wow. They're all it's happening tonight.
Wow.
Number 7.
17.
Action Olin, the last thing you both remember doing is stepping in knotted, gnarled, bunched together trees, and both of you at the same time, you take a step and it's just grass, and you look up and the forest has completely changed. The leaves are almost shining pink. There's strange chattering in the distance of animals you've never heard. There's a familiar giggling somewhere as well, and you turn around. Gragnar, Caecilius and Edmund are gone, and you have no idea where you are. And we will pick up next session on what the heck is going on.
Whoa.
You devil in the flesh.
So,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Excellent.
I've loved
Cheers,
because
Si. That was
what just
wonderful.
happened very nearly didn't happen, and now Pete's going to come back thinking, "Oh, Simon said not much would happen, so I'm sure we'll be fine."
Wow.
Wow, what an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that was a roller coaster ride.
Humdinger.
Oh, and
Yeah.
a few near misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in.
Thanks everyone for helping her out.
All in the spongy.
Well, you know,
And
now that Edmund's
again,
the shield.
Let's just all just give a clap for Emma once again defying the odds and doing a fair bit of damage to what was a very powerful enemy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Nice
brutal
work.
hits.
Glad you're on our side.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just hope I don't get taken over at some point and Simon's got something
Yeah.
like that planned. Cause
Uh-oh.
Don't put ideas in his head.
Yeah. Don't
So,
touch
no.
that dagger ever.
So thanks very much, guys. We finished earlier than usual by 10 minutes, so that was a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, early
What an
night all
early
around.
finish. Enjoy that early
Promise.
night, everybody.
So I'm just going straight into bed, but thank you very much. We will pick up.
Yeah.
Is everyone
Thanks
good for
everyone.
Next, sorry, is that, before we go, is everyone good for next Wednesday then?
Yep, good for me.
It's the week after, isn't it? But
It's the week
yeah,
after.
I'm
Oh yeah.
either
Yes,
way.
the
Oh, is it the week after?
yes, the week after.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
The 23rd.
Fine. Okay. Well, perfect. Great. Okay, so thank you very much, then, guys, and I will see you all next week then, Thursday.
Thanks everyone. See
See you
ya.
next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.